you want to do it. I'm a little bit upset.
You're a little bit upset.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Yappers. This is episode number 57. Take 2. We filmed a really fire episode for you guys, and then we lost it all. So that happened.
We didn't lose it per se, but the way that I recorded it, we did a little bit of a different setup. We never actually have done a full setup like that with multiple cameras. So it was the first time, but the biggest thing about this is that it didn't record none of the audio. All the video is fine. So maybe I even put up the edited version on the Patreon or something.
The Lost Chronicles.
It will just be the shittiest audio ever because it will just be coming from the cameras. It wouldn't be from the microphones or anything.
Yeah, that could work. Give the Patreon something. Yeah, so that happened. It was a great episode, which sucks.
Yep. But what has happened to you since then? It's been
2 days.
2 days.
Well, not too much. I'll admit it. I've been back on Rust.
The worst part is that it's off camera.
Yeah. Well, nobody watches Rust for me. They hate me. So I don't know. Whenever I'm off stream, I've been playing a little bit of Rust. And it's low pop, so nobody's gonna watch it anyway.
I'd rather watch low pop if you were good, I'd watch you play high pop.
I killed a guy yesterday. Counter rated. Got an inventory of rockets.
Low pop. You just said.
Yeah, but it's low. They all suck.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I would watch a high pop one if you were good, but in a high pop, I'm not good enough. Unless you're cracked, it's just boring because you just right.
Die,
Let's rebuild again.
Spawn, die.
So low pop is a lot funner for average players. I feel like.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just something for me to do off stream at this point, which is all the time. So
true.
I've been slacking, but I'm getting back to it slowly.
I was gonna grind.
Not a great start to the new schedule because we are recording this 5 minutes from when I'm supposed to go live. So
yeah, I mean, we just had to make a couple sacrifices.
Yeah, I mean, I won't do LSF. Oh no.
And then what else happened? Oh, we also because we would have recorded tomorrow, but by the time you're watching this, Angel did a 24-hour stream of which me and Mamba will be a pretty big part of. I feel like
I'll be there for a few hours. I'm not going to be there all day. It's my day off.
Me neither. I mean, I'll be there like mostly at the night.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because I fucking.
Well, Steph is still going to be doing her subathon, so it's not like he's going to be alone. They can hang out as much as they want because they're both going to be stuck perma live.
True, but she goes to sleep and stuff.
Yeah, true.
So he might not. But I mean, it works better for him because his nighttime is her morning. So
true.
So it'll be beneficial.
Yeah, he'll have the boy. Well, we'll probably do like a lockdown protocol.
Yeah, it's on sale. So I'm gonna cop it on sale.
Yep. It's a good little party game.
Among Us 2 or like TOO or number 2.
Number 2, basically.
There's a number 2 already.
No, this is it. Basically, it's pretty much that. There's like, I don't know. You run around and shoot guns at people. I don't know how to do the task.
Lockdown protocol.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about actual Among Us.
No. I think they are making a second one though.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I was wondering. I was like, it's out already?
Nah. But yeah, I got my 12-hour coming up the next Saturday, which whatever. I'll just take Sunday off, which I pretty much already do.
Oh wait, yeah, Saturday because
we're doing our thing.
I was like, why Saturday? But then I realized it has to be Saturday because I work on. Yeah, we couldn't. I mean, we could. No, it has to be Saturday because there's no other way that it could work.
Bruh. Steph is fucking killing it right now on her subathon. She's at like 30 hours plus.
Gotta be more than that now.
It's like 34 or something. Well, she's been asleep, but yeah, no, she's at 115 subs. Holy fuck.
What did she start at? Well, it's gotta start at like
I don't know, like 10.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to steal that and do something like that. But I also, I mean, I think I've been pretty vocal about it on the podcast that I don't really like farming viewers for money, but I think it would be cool for the outreach side of it, which is we kind of talked about a little bit today. So we could take this as a chance to talk about that.
I personally think that doing that kind of stuff for outreach is there's no point in it because a subathon follow like even if you do like the follow-a-thon like you were saying, it's that kind of stuff is meant for people to that like are part of the community already and they want to see that suffrage. As far as like the follow-a-thon, it's a good hypothetical thing. It's just like I don't know if that will actually like how like I feel like it would still like the amount of followers you'll get might increase, but I feel like the retention might not be the same, especially if it happens during like what if someone follows like at fucking 3 a.m, you know?
Well, here's my thought process though. Let's say I do a 30-hour subathon. Let's assume it goes for that long. It might go longer, it might go shorter. If I get 2 new active chatters who participate a lot and I get like 10 followers, is that worth it?
I would say what you should do is similar to how Steph is doing. 1 sub equals 5 or 10 minutes.
Hers is like 30.
Well, she probably upped it. It was 5 minutes. So at, like when she first started.
Yeah.
So keep it. I would say have like layers of it, right? Like for the like at the 12-hour mark, like if you have like if you get to have to stream for 12 hours, up the time each thing gives you. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Each sub is 5 minutes, each follow is like 1 minute. And then obviously
well, if I'm gonna do it that way, should I start it as like what if I started it on the 12 hours so there's already a solid amount of time and then I add it throughout?
No, because I would.
Or should it be its own thing?
Should be its own thing. So I would say like stream like if you stream like normally 5-6 hours, right?
Right.
And you get a sub, then now it's 6 hours and 5 minutes. But you could go longer, obviously. But then, well, actually, no. You should have like a starting like time that you want, like 8 hours. Like let's say you have a timer for 8 hours, and then a sub will add 10 minutes. A follow will add 5 minutes. Obviously do that, and then if you get to like the 12-hour mark, then the amount of time that a sub gets or a follow gets goes a little bit lower, and the longer that you go live for, the lower amount that it goes for, if that makes sense.
Somebody probably understood that.
So like if you like let's say you did start it like you had an 8-hour cap already, or like you're streaming for 8 hours no matter what.
Right.
At the 8-hour mark, what's it called? Subs and the follows, the amount of time that it adds remains the same. But then if it goes to the 12-hour mark, the 12-hour mark then changes the amount of time the sub and follow gets down. Like it lowers
Okay, I see.
So like for the longer you go, the less time is added for a follow or
I don't dislike that.
I think it would just unless you want to go for potentially a Ludwig style fucking event.
I would be down to do like a really long one. Like for like a week at most. But it would have to be at the right time.
Baby, it's the right time. It's the right time. I'm alive.
Do next.
Yep. Helped write that song, by the way.
He did. And then he abandoned us. We lost him.
Episode number 7.
Real?
Let's higher or lower. Episode 7.
I think it was like 9, no?
I'm saying 7. You going for the higher?
I'll go 9.
Oh, we're close. Almost at the yard. Wait, what happened? What do you think happens if I just click the Yap podcast?
Wait, we're there.
Oh shit.
On not signed in either. Wait, we're making it.
We're there. Number 7.
Damn. You got knowledge and shit.
Told you, I just retain the most stupid fucking
I do
knowledge.
That too. No, I'd be down to do it. I think it would have to be the right time, and I don't want to feel like I'm copying, even though I know she won't care.
Well, there's no such thing as copying. subathon.
Yeah, but
That's like,
it's just kind of
dude,
it's kind of weird that like I'm doing if I did it like a week after she did it.
it's kind of cringe though that she copied Kaisen at.
Fair. No. It's also kind of weird that everybody's copying my charity stream, but whatever.
Hey, it works.
True.
For the first day.
I mean, I could do like milestones in it too and stuff.
That's what I would do too. Yep.
Like, what if I did like if I hit like 100 like she did? What if I got like PFP pro tattoo? That'd be crazy.
Oh, that's too crazy.
Too crazy?
No,
Yeah.
that's actually perfect.
Is it just
Crazy enough to work?
because I could just be like, oh no, it's just I don't know. I could make something
Wait,
up.
who would you choose though? Your
Mine.
Oh, I like the letter M.
That's me. M.
M E.
Just didn't get the other letter.
Well, no, you tell people that it's like whenever you look down, it's a W because that's all you take.
I was looking downwards when I had designed it, but whatever.
It's in my POV.
Yeah,
The winner's POV, bro.
Yo, wait, that's
actually
genius.
Fire. That's actually such a fire thing.
Wait, okay, now I kind of want to make this happen.
Guys, get him to 1 million subs.
I mean, I always wanted to do like the snake on the arm one between my other tattoos, but I could that's probably gonna be like K.
Thinking about getting a tattoo. I got money burning a hole in my pocket right now.
You could get a little tatty.
Like I bought, like we went shopping on Wednesday. Bought a bunch of just not random, but like just things that I wanted, but like
Trinkets
trinkets and gadgets. Like I got like fridge organization things. Like
Oh,
I got like the thing for like the soda that like it just automatically falls out when you take one. Got like an egg holder.
an egg holder.
Yeah.
Holy.
Like, you know, like those TikToks, like they show them restocking like the fridge and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
But bits and bobs,
And then
odds and ends.
you obviously haven't noticed it, but I got like the TV backlights.
I was wondering what that bar was right there. What is that?
It's the camera.
That's a camera?
Yeah, so like we'll do this.
This is weird. Ah!
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
We'll see if it works. Oh,
So it
it's
like
kinda
syncs
working.
up. Oh, that's cool. It is changing, right? Okay, yeah. Let's go full schizo.
Once it's like calibrated like super properly, it'll be like, and it'll be way better at night.
It's obvious, yeah, it's obviously too bright in here. I can't tell if it's like
Like you can tell
fully like is that fully blue right now or is
it's,
that
like fully blue, but
you know
it's
what I
just
mean?
like reflecting so much off of like other shit.
like what is this? Is that just green and no blue? Like I don't
Yeah, I don't get it either. Like I said, I just gotta calibrate it. I need to buy like
they're not gonna see any of this.
curtains or something for like these windows because I want it to be darker.
You want the blackout curtains in here?
I don't know.
I mean, I think it's good for the cats to be able to just like look out and shit. Though,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
wish I could also cover it.
I mean, you could get like an actual curtain rod and then just like close it whenever you want.
True.
But
Work.
I don't know. I think it's good for the cats to be able to, at least right here, to be able to like see outside and shit.
Yeah. That's where all the lights coming from though.
You know.
That's what I hate about this like layout is that there's nowhere else to put this TV.
Yeah, kind of.
Uh,
I mean, we could do a full reversal and just not face the front door while we watch TV.
that's what I thought.
That'd be terrible.
That's how it
I don't come out here anyway, so I don't care. But
would just look bad because of the wires mostly.
no, it's fine.
But yeah, so I mean I bought everything I wanted and
Hmm.
so I have a lot of money. Then obviously I should save it, but also no.
I mean, what we're gonna get? Oh, should we talk? Probably shouldn't tell them that. The thing we were gonna buy for the podcast. You know, there was like $35. Should we tell them or not?
I mean they know that we're looking for an intro, so if you guys can make
Oh.
a fucking intro song, fuck it, dude, I'll pay you too.
did you did you look around more? Did we find somebody or?
I talked to a few people. A lot of them just stopped messaging me back, so they don't get my business anymore. So just like, hey man, like I'm spending money. I don't care if it's like $35. I want to know like what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, they're kind of just. I guess on Fiverr they're probably used to getting like let on a little bit too, though. I don't
Yeah.
know, but also they should.
But I'm
probably,
asking like general questions, like, hey, you're like, if I buy this specific package, because like they have different packages, and it's just like this one we'll use a royalty free music. I'm just like, so if I buy this package, like that's $5 more, are you creating a whole new song? Like, are you creating an original song? No response. Okay, cool. You don't get my money.
That's just why would they even not answer that? That's
Exactly.
Just, yeah, no, that's just
So-
dumb.
Whatever.
If you're a Fiverr artist, we just lost respect for you.
But also, if
Collectively.
you make music and think you can make a hit intro song for us, let us know. Because I think that's probably like, I really want this podcast to have like a cold open with an intro, and then we start the podcast.
I mean, that's always it's a tried and true formula, right? The cold one.
The fucking the Yard,
No.
TMG, rest in peace, Cody Co.
I mean, it's not even. It wouldn't even be that hard to get us a cold one. We just have to take like a 2-minute rant of us just that has like no connection to anything we talked about in the rest of the episode, and just throw it in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just need someone good with editing
Yeah.
to do it.
Well, luckily.
Music editing.
Oh,
Like I can do it, I just don't have fucking time.
yeah. Nah, that's fair.
Or the software. I don't want to spend.
I was talking about the cold ones mostly, but
I have to. I don't. I've only ever like watched like clips,
of what?
cold ones.
Are we talking about the same thing, right? I'm talking about like how The Office starts when they do like a clip
cold open. You
beforehand.
said cold open. I thought you're saying cold ones.
No.
Like a fucking Max Mofo and anything for views.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think having some cold opens could be cool at the start of our episodes. Thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I like. I mean, even just they don't even have to be like a skit or nothing. Like fucking what the Yard does is that they have like a random like clip or like a fucking like Snapchat video that they've taken of each other or some shit. Like they can just play that at the beginning.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Or even that could just be taken from like some really cool streamer stream or something. Or
Yeah, but I just don't really go live that much.
okay. And just 2 of us here, so
Huh?
see, that's a perfect one right there. Now, do your work. You know what I mean? You just got told by a white man to do your work.
Cool.
Now I can see it on your face that
Just,
made you feel weird.
Minority here, but
I apologize on behalf of me and my people,
my people and I. But all right,
my ancestors.
I got kind of in trouble today at work.
What did you do now?
So there was this guy, customer. I'm on my lunch, by the way, and I'm shopping on my lunch, and because like I was supposed to leave at 12, but 12:30 comes along, still not gone yet. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna take a 30-minute lunch and leave at 1.
Mm.
Walking around shopping, blah blah blah, and then someone asked for help. I'm just like, come on, I'll show you. Help this guy. He's like, I need this to be the exact right medicine, blah blah blah. I'm just like, okay, well here it is. He's like, is this the right one? I'm just like, this is literally word for word what you asked for. He's like, open it up. I need to see the bottle. He's like, yep, that's the right one. And I was just like, okay. No, it's not. I was like, okay, so I just opened this up for nothing. Then he's like, and then he grabbed a different one. He's like, this is it. And I was like, okay, well, that was the first one I showed you, and you said no. So he's like, no, this one is it. I was like,
same thing.
yeah, basically. He was like, okay, this was what I need. Where do I get bologna? I was just like,
The counter.
over there. He's like, show me. I was like, all right.
Holy fucking needy, dude. Like,
There's
what the
this-
fuck?
There's this. I'm walking walking in front of him, showing him like where to go, and he's just like, I see this one girl, and she's like fucking maybe 4 foot solid, and she's just like, looking so lost, like looking on our meat wall, and she works there, by the way, and I'm just like, hey, did you need help? And she's just like, yeah, I'm just trying to find this, and then the guy goes, yeah, I already asked her, she doesn't know where it's at. I'm just like, what? And he's like, Like, yeah, I'm trying to look for the bologna. I was just like, are you fucking joking? And he just left you. And so I fucking go and I'm like, I show her too. I was like, hey, right here. And then he leaves. I'm like, whatever.
She didn't know,
And
so
then-
he just walked away.
Yeah. Well, she's like looking for him still. And I'm just like, that's kind of fucked up because we were talking in the medicine aisle for a while.
Dude, customers are the fucking worst, dude.
But
Like,
just wait, it gets better.
oh no.
So I'm like walking back with her and she's like, she like talks like an anime person. So I like her. So she's like, thanks for helping me. I kind of hate when people talk to me like that. So thanks for having my back. And I was just like, you're welcome. And then,
Arigato.
so this is a small little white girl, by the way.
Oh.
So that's why it's even funnier that she talks like that. And then, so I'm checking out. Like I was shopping on my lunch. I'm checking out. And just for reference, I'm the only other manager there besides like this other lady who was on lunch as well. I didn't realize that she was on lunch, but I was like, it's fine. We're like, I'm here. So it doesn't matter. You go do whatever you gotta do. If anything happens, like I'm here.
Mm.
And then, of course, something happens because I'm checking out and I hear behind me at the customer service, there's like, the girl working, which is like, yeah, my manager's not here right now. And I'm just like, God damn it. Receipt prints. I'm just like, fucking, I walk back over there. I'm like, hey, what's going on? She's just like, yeah, so he left his wife left his cane here, or her cane. And I'm just like, I look at the customer, same guy was just helping.
Bruh.
I was just like, okay, what's going on? He's like, well, we can't, I don't know where the cane's at. I was like, okay, let me go make some calls. So I called this other girl and I was just like, who was there like the day before or whatever. And I was like, hey, there's all these canes. Where are they? Like, oh, the assistant manager, he had to work overnight Wednesday night and he had us clean up everything back here. We threw them all away. Like everything that was trash and like unclaimed, like lost items, like we just threw them away. So that's awesome. And so I called my store manager. I was like, hey, lost this guy lost his wife left her cane. He came to get it. We don't got it. We threw it away. What do I do? He's just like, does the customer know that we lost it already? I was like, no. He's like, okay, well, tell him we're sorry, and offer him a $20 gift card. I was like, okay. And again, this guy's already been giving so much trouble, since I've walked up to him.
I can already tell how this is gonna go.
And so I'm just like, hey, I got some unfortunate news. He's like, what do you mean unfortunate? And I
was
like,
he old? Was he an
yeah.
old guy? Fair enough.
like, bro, like, smelled like a fucking old pipe, like, that had been smoked for 30, 40 years straight.
My man.
Ear hair, fucking from base of ear out here. I
Damn.
was just like, what the fuck? Anyways, he's like, what do you mean? What do you mean you got unfortunate news? And I was just like, so they did some spring cleaning, and unfortunately, everything that was back here that was unclaimed or just trash was thrown away, including all the canes, because there was multiple canes. All the canes, all umbrellas, like everything.
This seems to be a common problem for people that need canes.
Yeah, it is. And then he's just like, he's like, that's bullshit. Like we need the cane. We were told to come get the cane. We were told that you guys were going to keep the cane, which is true. They told him that, hey, we have, like, this happened on Wednesday morning or afternoon. They called and said, hey, we left the cane there. Can you keep it for us? They said yes. That night, the assistant manager decides to throw away all the canes. He doesn't know that they were told to leave that one cane. So
I don't see how you're going to get in trouble for this yet.
So, my manager offered a $20 gift card. I said, I told him I was like, I can give you a gift card for the thing. He's like, $20, but it costs $38. And I was just like, I can offer you a $20 gift card. He's like, do you sell canes here? I was like, yes. He's like, no, you don't. I was like, yes, we do. I was like, I work here. I know that we sell canes here. And so I showed him, and perfect cane, exactly how he described, $20 on the shelf. He's like, this won't work. I was just like, okay, so gift card? He's like, no, I need a cane. I was like, okay, so this cane then? And then he's just like, no, this won't work. I'm just like, okay, so what are we doing here? And then he's just like, he's like, okay, give me the gift card. I was like, all right, $20 gift card. He's like, it costs 38. And I was just like, how do you remember? But also, I've already dealt with this for 40 minutes at this point. Just him as a customer, I've dealt with him for 40 minutes. I don't care anymore.
Right.
So I get him a gift card. I say, well, I don't do it because I not even fucking clocked in. So I have someone else ring him up a gift card for $38. And I say, go. There you are. And of course, right whenever he walks away, my store manager walks up. He's like, all right, is it all settled? And I was like, yeah. He's like, $20 gift card? I was like, 38. He's just like, why? And then, so he wasn't like super pissed off at me, but he was definitely disappointed. He was like, next time, do what I say. And I was like, bet. He's like, and then he went on a tangent for a while because that's what he does. He just goes off and starts talking, giving good reason. You know, he's just like, listen, I'm all for making the customer happy, right? Like that's what we should be doing, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we don't know if this guy's telling the truth, and we're not responsible for his fucking cane.
Right.
So the fact that we're just basically, when we do that, we're telling him, hey, I can lose whatever I want here and I'll get my money for it.
He will be back.
I don't know. I genuinely think that he, like, because like the story lined up with everything people were telling me was that they did call and ask for the cane. Like they did, like this, like these people did come in and lose the fucking cane and everything like that. So, I mean, I told everyone after, I was just like, hey, if they come in trying to get more money or some shit, like just don't. Like we've already done enough.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's just like, don't do that. $38, and especially if he's being rude to everybody.
Yeah, no, I would have probably wouldn't even get him 20.
I didn't want to, but at the same time, I'm like,
just go
leave.
away. Yeah.
Like, number one, you smell.
Were you supposed to leave at this point?
I was supposed to be gone 2 hours before.
Okay, fair enough.
So I was just like, I bought tater tots. I'm so excited, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go home, eat tater tots, because I forgot that we were supposed to record too. And I'm just like, damn it, now my tater tots are melting here, and I'm stuck here for an extra. And then after that, and that's at 1 o'clock at this point. Then my manager goes after like yelling. I don't really call it. People call it yelling. I call it just like super severe.
Slightly louder talking.
Slightly more stern constructive criticism.
Fair.
And I never am upset whenever he talks to me like that, because I'm just like, if you weren't making great points, I'd be upset.
Right.
But you're making really great points. I've never been upset any time that he's yelled at me, because I always learn.
Yeah.
So I got my learning lesson, and then he's just like, so, can you stay till 2? I was just like, I don't want to. He's just like, okay. I was like, okay, I'll stay till 2. It was like, all right. So I just stood up there and just fucked around for 30 minutes.
Fair enough. I mean, you got paid for it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I'm sure I probably would have been annoyed too. But I think I'm the like passive aggressive pettiness to where I would be like, well, you shouldn't have lost the cane. And then I would have dotted.
See, there's a level of customer that you can be like this guy was just an old, confused old man.
Yeah.
So there's being passive aggressive has to be funny for me. So if I'm being passive aggressive to him and he's just getting mad, like he has no idea what I'm fucking saying. Like he didn't understand like I was going to give him a $20 gift card. He's just like, what's a gift card? And I'm just like, where the fuck did you come from? I thought you were locked up.
He's free.
Huh. But I was just like, what the fuck? All right, I guess we're just gonna not know what simple things are. So it's not funny for me.
Gift cards have only been around for 25 years, so that's
if only like you helped invent them. So I never understand about old people and like just technology and anything. It's like you were there.
Yeah.
Like I was born into it, but you were literally part of the generation that created it.
Well, to be fair, there's certain things that like have came out now that I'm a full grown adult that I don't understand. Like trying to make a TikTok, I don't understand any of the UI. You know what I mean? I know that's like a bad example,
but that's just, I wouldn't call that generational thing. That's just like like, what is it called?
I guess about, yeah, I don't know. Like when a robot, like a fucking, like your household robot finally shows up.
But it's like you're
Am I
trying
going to understand that?
You're trying to be, for things like that, you're being like ignorant on purpose because
True.
you don't want to learn it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like if I like even whenever you were like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, you were like, I am not learning how to edit.
Yeah. Classic.
Some may call it classic. Some call it classic. Which one are you?
Same thing. So
We'll see.
he doesn't get it. That was you talking to me. Get so. No, I would have just punched him probably.
True. All right, guys. We are going to have a special segment right now.
Uh-oh.
Not even Mamba knows what's about to happen.
I'm scared. That's weird. The wind's going crazy.
Keep yapping while I get the stuff.
That makes me uncomfortable that you have to go get something for it. Yeah, we got the 12-hour coming up, 12-hour stream. Shout out twitch.tv/Mamba_opens. That's going to be a fun little thing. We're playing Split Fiction, I think it's called. It's like a co-op game, a new one that came out. Me and Momo. Could be a fun little adventure, probably. I don't know. Never seen the game. I don't like that he's still grabbing things. There's not too much else going on, man. I'll be honest. It's hard to do these once a month things when nothing happened. Okay. I love this. This is my favorite segment.
All right. So on the original episode number 57, we played Truth or Drink mixed with beer pong. But now what we're going to do is play real Truth or Drink.
Fair. Is this counting as like our, because we were going to reshoot
No,
the same thing?
We'll still do the same thing.
Okay.
We'll just
We'll just pretend we never heard the questions the first time. You want to do it with just cards?
Oh, we can. I only got like 5 or 6 of the chat questions. There was like 30 of them.
Yeah. I'll yell at people. Tell them to fill it out.
We can do one with just all chat questions too.
True.
All right, so how this works is very simple. First one who has to drink 5 shots loses.
That's like not enough for us to figure it out. I think we should do like 7 maybe.
We'll see how we feel after 5. If we get there. Because we're both very honest people. That's the biggest thing about playing games like this with Mamba and I is that we also just don't fucking care. So it's kind of got to be like super fucking crazy for us to like lose. I mean, the only reason why we drank ever for the other one was because that's just how the game works.
I'm pretty sure we answered every question.
Yeah. But let's start. I'll pull for you. You pull for me. Have you ever had to contact past partners for public health reasons?
Yes. Goodbye, vape. This is a story I've told a few times. Momo knows this story. When I was in college, there was this girl. I'm not going to get into all the gritty details of it. But essentially what happened was I went to a college party. This is when I went outside still. Got really drunk, passed out on the couch, woke up. She was on my meat. Went back the next day. Chlamydia everywhere. Red dick, really itchy.
Normal.
So naturally I had to contact her and be like, you not only did that while I was unconscious, but also gave me chlamydia. And that's really fucked up. And she was like, oops. And then I was like, okay. So that happened.
Oops is crazy.
She didn't say oops. I don't remember what she said though. So I told the truth. Now I drank her.
No.
Checking if I had the force. Oh, right, my turn. What's the weirdest porn you've ever clicked on? Did you watch the whole thing or just enough?
What is just enough? Like to completion?
To be like, this is fucking weird, I guess. Or no, or just enough.
I think
I
like,
guess it means to completion.
the weirdest. I mean, obviously, just got to be like fucking like some crazy ass hentai, where you're like, it starts off normal and then all of a sudden tentacles.
Yeah. Reasonable.
But that's like enough was when I saw the tentacles, and I was like,
I don't like this.
don't know if I like that.
My boner is gone.
When was the last time you masturbated? Were you a good lay? Any notes for yourself on the next time?
2 hours ago.
What?
No notes. Went well. Acceptable.
Very nice.
Who was the last person besides your partner whose junk you've seen? Vaughn. That was for you. I didn't see his dick. I lied.
Does it have to be a real person? Does it say?
I would assume so.
I mean, because honestly, just a porn star, I guess. Because that's.
let's say a porn star and then maybe real person too, I guess.
I mean, it's just porn star and my ex-partner.
You've never seen anybody's dick? You've never seen one of the boys' dicks? Ever?
Not since I was in that relationship.
All right, well, you're about to.
Well,
this game's easy.
tell us about the first time you ever saw porn. Did you seek it out or did you just happen upon it?
Oh man, that's a really embarrassing story.
Ugh, you don't have to. Oh,
Plus,
no.
I kind of want to drink.
Oh no, I might have to drink. Ugh.
I'm gonna drink on that one. Enough shots in me, and I would probably tell that story.
All right, keep that card. That way we keep count somehow. This is probably like the smoothest, like vodka.
Yeah. Would you be, or have you been, a guest star in another couple's bedroom? It's asking you if you've ever had a threesome.
No, I have not, and I don't know if I would.
Have you ever cried after or during sex? Were they tears of joy, love, or utter disappointment?
Boring.
Elaborate.
Never cried before, after, or during sex. Maybe like. Nah, never cried.
Never?
Nah.
Impressive.
Who do you think will have more sexual partners by the time we die? I mean, that's new card. That's a stupid ass fucking card. What's something you wish your ex would have done sexually but didn't?
Oh, fuck. I don't know if I can do that one either.
Don't worry, it'll just be on the internet forever.
Yep. Shall we? I'm a freaky guy, chat.
He's a freak.
If I cheat on my partner, is it absolutely essential that I tell them why or why not?
Asking for me or you? For me, yeah. I mean, because if I cheat, then obviously I don't want to be with that person anymore. If it's you, also same reason.
No, that's stupid. You should cheat in silence.
List all of the illicit drugs you've tried. Which others would you like to try?
Weed. I snorted a Sharpie one time.
I don't think that's the same.
It's not. That doesn't count. I think that's...
Which ones do you want to try?
I would want to try DMT, but I'm scared that I would get stuck in that, and then it would be even worse than my current reality. Ayahuasca, that could be cool.
Not like the Native American one.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be like super like psychotherapy.
Isn't that basically just DMT?
Probably very similar. I would also be willing to try.
Fentanyl.
No. Heroin. No. No, there is one that I had on the tip of my tongue, but I forgot it already.
But just cum is
I don't think that's a drug, motherfucker.
makes you high. So.
If you do enough fentanyl and then you cum in her mouth, does she get addicted to fentanyl?
You're not going to be alive long enough to cum.
That's stupid. That drug sucks. If you're on fentanyl, please stop. That's just terrible.
They're dead already.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's any others I would try. I've been just on my alcohol grind.
Calling it a grind is crazy.
Well, I mean, it's better than fucking, I don't know, the ancient days, man. I was high all the time. High or fucking zooted out of my mind or fucking running around trying to kill things. Tell us about an awkward or unexpected sex dream you've had. Was anyone here involved? Am I invited to the threesome?
Never had an awkward one. All my sex dreams are pretty lit.
No awkward ones.
And all sex dreams are usually like unexpected. Like I never expect to have a sex dream.
Fair.
I'm just like, all right, guess we're doing this.
Can I get a different one?
Yeah, might as well.
Have I ever... Wow. Oh my God. Have I ever popped into your head while you were masturbating? Will it happen now that we've asked the question?
Yes, but only just because it's like, oh my God, did he just open the door?
Chad?
Or can he hear me right now?
Hey, yo. That's fair.
Which of your hookups created the most drama? And was there permanent fallout?
I mean, if you call it a hookup, the girl with chlamydia. I don't know if I would call it that, though. It would probably have the word R involved in it, or the letter. 4-letter word, but I guess it doesn't count.
Fart.
Was there drama afterwards? Not really, because I didn't really know her like that. So it was kind of like, hey, that was really fucked up, but goodbye forever.
And now we're in love.
That or the girl who wanted me to stick fish guts inside of her. But
Ooh, they didn't hear that story.
wait, what was the question? Created the most drama. I didn't have sex with her, so does that count?
And I feel like a hookup kind of has some. I guess it was a pre-hookup.
Should I tell the story anyway?
Nah, save it for if we have to redo this again.
Right.
This isn't recording.
Yeah, typical. I know you haven't done that. Oh, I know you did that. This is a good story. Have you ever slid into someone's DMs? Any techniques you want to share?
Yeah, I'm a avid slider, or was an avid slider. Back in the day, it was mostly through. You guys have heard this story.
No, they haven't.
Mostly through Twitter. I would send pictures of slides or like a slip and slide, just anything that had the word slide in it.
It's good.
Even like a little slider like instruments.
Mm.
I'd say, this is me sliding in your DMs.
Classic.
And it would work. And then we'd stop talking after a couple weeks, and then I would try it again. And it would work. And then
Maybe we should try that with the podcast. Just
True.
go in
I have.
random streamers DM. This is me sliding in.
yeah, but
Will you
Twitter
come on our podcast?
Twitter messages are weird now because like now it's like all just like goes to the message requests, and no one checks message
Yeah.
requests. So I gotta just start adding people, I think.
One time on Instagram, when I used Instagram still, this random African guy slid into my DMs. and we just had a great conversation for like a week, and then I never talked to him again. I still have the messages. You want to see it?
What is? Just give me like the last like play by play.
This is when I was working at the amusement park. Wait, they're all gone. Oh, this is the wrong account. That's why. This is our last text exchange. This is on June 3rd, 2019.
Damn, 6 years ago.
He says, "Hello, Muhammad." I said, "Hi. Sorry, I've been working a lot." "Okay, Sam. So how is life over there?" I said, "It is good over here. And you?" He said, "Yeah, here is good too. How is the job with you?" "It's hard work, but it's fun, and I enjoy it. Do you work?" "Yes, but it's very hard to be honest. My work is Belden.
Welding.
Belden. So I want to live it. I go for another work." "Oh, okay. What do you do?" "Plumbering, I want to do. Plumbering." And that was the last message I ever had with him. Shout out Samba.
Message him right now. Say, thinking of you.
I will. Thinking of you. See if he answers.
We'll have that on standby.
Ah! Have you ever had an awkward interaction? Have you ever had an awkward public interaction while drinking or on drugs? Take us to the scene.
One time, I was in my late teens, still in high school. Got really drunk with some friends. Went to the state fair. Decided that I was gonna text the girl that I was talking to at the time and tell her to come to the fair, so that we can hang out. We hadn't met each other at that point, so I'm like, all right, come on, hang out with us. Come hang out with me. She's like, I can't. Then I get a text. I'm shit faced at this point. Nice. She says, I've gotten drunk, but like I've never been drunk a lot at this point. So I was just like, I was fucked up. And she goes,
Were you like blackout?
No, I mean, I've never ever been blackout.
How many levels below blackout do you reckon?
I've never been blackout.
You've never been blacked out?
No.
That's what we're doing on my birthday.
I don't
Come on.
get blackout.
It's my birthday.
I just don't get blackout. Like I just go to sleep.
Nope. We're just going to drink until one of us dies in game. Now go on.
So so I remember getting a text where I'm sitting in line at like the zipper. Real ones know the zipper. And then it says, "Hey, I'm here. Where are you?" Gulp. I'm shit faced. This is my first time meeting you. I'm scared. And then look around and make eye contact with her from across the way. I'm like, fuck. And I turn around, put my phone in my pocket, pretend like I don't notice it. And then night ends. Next morning, I was like, oh fuck, so sorry, I didn't see this. She's like, I saw you. I was like, ah. But then she got married. Everything's fine. I got married. We're all cool. We're chill.
True.
Remember her name?
What's the first letter? Okay, that's her whole name. So if you're watching this, we're sorry. And by we, I mean him.
Do you physically, or do you find me physically attractive? What if I bat my eyes like this?
Fuck. Now I'm getting horny. I mean, you're an attractive man.
You're so fucking gay. Gay as hell.
I am not a homosexual. If you were 50 pounds lighter, you would be an attractive. You would be 9.
I'm gonna get there, man. I keep telling people, I'm just like, just wait.
Wait till I grow up, type shit.
Grow down.
Yeah, you gotta get the beard a little bit more too, even though you can't.
Yeah, it's mostly just
it just doesn't connect, so it looks weird
right here. Only on some sides too.
But it would look weirder. 1, if you got rid of it, and 2, like if you shave the sides, it would look terrible.
Yeah, that's why I got to keep like some of the neck beard going, man, because that's like what gives it like the
volume,
any sort of volume.
Yeah, reasonable. Ugh. Do you think you're better suited to open relationships or monogamy? That's fucking stupid.
New one.
Huh? If I had a hot parent, would you let them seduce you?
Like right now?
Let's say like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like your dad, like 20 years ago.
Getting your card going.
Do you have any porn actually downloaded and saved on your phone?
On my phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
What emergency are you preparing for?
Well, it's actually funny you asked that because Pornhub is banned in Texas. So I was actually right the whole time. So fuck you. That'll be all.
Okay. I like the awkward silence after you answer a question and then you realize that you have to get the card.
I literally just forgot again. If we were stuck, wow. Okay.
If we were stuck.
If we were stuck on a deserted island. Desert is not the right.
Desert island.
Is that the right way to phrase that?
Yeah.
Desert island? Because surely it should be deserted, no?
I would assume, but I'm also.
Anyway, how many days until we fuck out of boredom?
1, 2. I don't.
Do you think a day would pass?
Sunset, perhaps. I don't know.
That's
What time of day are we landing? Do I have jet lag or just?
Did we create a beer fall out of the sky with us, or?
Have you ever?
I think if me and you were on a deserted island together, it would be kind of lit.
Could be. What depends on how. Like if there's coconuts and shit, yeah. But if it's like,
oh yeah, I mean, obviously, if we just are gonna die, then yeah, it would suck. But like, if it was like livable,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Who's had more sex, you or your parents?
Wow. Probably me. Because I never once, like when I was growing up, I never like heard my parents have sex. I never like knew they were fucking. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
True. Ask him.
Mom,
how much you guys be fucking?
how many times do you think you've had sex with dad?
At least twice, we know, but
3? No. 3. Not where. Jesus. What's the most surprising discovery you've made about your own body? That's stupid. Fat.
it's not really discovery. It just happened. Do a different one. That one sucked.
Yeah, that's a stupid question. Wow. If a studio were to make porn specifically for you, tailored to your specific tastes, what would it be like? Me and my wife are on the bed. That's the safe
Fuck.
answer.
No, looks bad.
Yeah. I stole the safe answer, so now you can't be a pussy.
But a studio making it, kind of weird.
True.
Called homemade amateur, folks.
That's the first shot down.
Blech.
It's not that bad.
It is when you hate fucking hard
True.
liquor. What sex-related word are you not sure how to pronounce? What a crazy thing to say. Because, like, you don't know how to pronounce it.
Well, there was we actually had this conversation a few days ago in the Discord. Shout out Schizoland. Feel free to join.
I'm gonna check on it.
When I was really young, we were playing Cards Against Humanity with me and my cousins, and my sister was there. And I picked up a card that said the clitoris. I chose to pronounce it the clitoris.
That's how I thought it was first.
That's how I thought it was for a long time.
The clitoris.
And then my sister was like, "It's not a dinosaur." And then I was like, "What do you mean?"
Show me yours.
That's crazy.
You said it.
I did not. But not. I mean, now probably none.
Oh. Now what? Well, now that she's older, yeah. Just
I don't think there's any that I would mispronounce now. Probably.
What you got? We have to get my coworker, who the innocent one, because getting him to learn like new words like that is crazy. The way he pronounces
Clitorius.
it. I remember we said like he's like, "What the hell is gonorrhea? Where'd she go?"
No way. If you can abstain from sex and masturbation for 1 full year, you'll win $27,000 and a nice used car. Will you make it? I failed No Nut November 1 hour after No Nut November started.
Me too.
So
I would, if that amount of money is on the line, because a nice
for a year though,
and a car, bro, because like it said a nice used car, so it could be like a fucking 24. Like that's someone.
it's probably like a 2024 Nissan.
If it's the newer one, and like my Nissan was shit.
Yeah.
If it's a Nissan and it has CarPlay, I'm for it.
Do you think you would make it though? Is the question.
Golly, I'll try.
But how, dude? That would suck even more. Imagine you get like 6 months in, and then you're like, God damn it, I can't not fuck, and then you lose.
What does it say? I have to go to like I can't completion.
It just says no sex, I think,
Damn.
or masturbation. So no,
So what if I get a hand job?
I guess that's not technically either of those. Loophole.
Yeah, not and it's not it's a sexual act, but
All
it's
right,
not
we made
sex. Well, I'm doing it. So like you provide the money or who does it?
No, I provide the hand job.
Oh, what did you observe from porn that you later realized was unrealistic? And how did you make this discovery?
Well, I saw a guy with a cock that was 7 inches long. And I was like, dude, no way, right? Like, that's CGI, surely.
Dude, it's always crazy to me because I'm just like, surely, like, there's no way that there is that many huge dicks out there.
Yeah.
But it seems like they're just all like that. But then you're like, no, it can't be.
Ugh.
And then the internet was just like, yeah, it is.
The average is 6 inches. Yeah, okay, bro. Sure.
The average is 3.5. We all know it.
But really, that's probably the answer. Like, massive cocks. They're
Mine was
everywhere.
like fucking like certain positions would feel better. But in reality, most positions in porn are just for better viewing angles.
Yeah, they really are just uncomfortable, huh?
And they're also meant for people with way bigger dicks.
That too. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Like I could do that too if my dick was a foot long, but no. You have to get a little closer.
That's so dumb. This one's stupid. I'm gonna pick a new one. Do you think you have more or less sex than your next door neighbors? She's an old lady, dude.
I don't know.
She don't be fucking. She's like 80.
She's a young. I've never seen her. Have you?
Nope.
Just guessing.
You told me she was 80.
I don't know, man. It's either I know that a young guy lives there.
Maybe him. Maybe he be fucking. What's the kinkiest request you've ever declined? Fuck, this would have been the fish gut story.
Declined.
Here, you read this to me instead. We'll pretend the last one was good.
No, I want to save that one for a different episode.
Dude, the fish guts one is so good. It's
I
such
want
a
to
good
save.
story.
I want to save it. This one's not going to be like the best like episode that we're gonna. I'd rather be like in a really good episode, like one that's
True.
going to get highly viewed. As far as kinkiest requests, I've never really had many kinky requests. I've never really had many sexual partners.
Fair.
Choose another one, just because that one was kind of AIDS.
Tell us about a time in which a romantic partner just didn't understand how to do a certain sex thing.
Can't relate. Yeah, dude.
Have you ever gotten down in public?
Yes.
I guess you don't have to elaborate, but
Mostly just in the car.
fair.
I mean, yeah.
You be fucking in the whip?
In the car. Yeah.
In a
Yeah. It was back whenever I had the Range Rover, so it was like more
fair. That's reasonable.
more room.
I rode in both seats in that though.
Yep.
So what's up with that?
Awkward. I mean, you've rode in every seat of my car.
Did I sit and come? Is what
Just
I'm asking.
You've sat in every car that I've owned so far.
Yep, I have. So have I sat and come?
You sat in every car.
I've sit and come.
I mean, you're sitting there too.
Okay. So this is getting worse. There's no way.
Let's just say I like it when you go out of town.
Dude. On the Yap Squad couch?
This couch is used in more ways.
Nah. That's like the episode of Where, Dwight?
Where?
Where? Seems like you already know where.
Now I pulled a U. This is worse because I only had one shot. I have had nothing to eat for 24 hours.
Haha.
Have you ever paid for porn? That wasn't even the whole question either. If not, how much do you owe the porn industry? You know those people work hard. Wait, I need a card. Which one did I
Just
not?
grab a random one.
Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't really.
Looking for a weird but true story about an inappropriate boner.
I feel like any boner that you get that's not in a sexual situation is just weird, right? Like, I'll be sitting there, legit just like playing Rocket League, and it's just boner. Just happens.
We play Rocket League together.
Now sometimes I play alone. I played alone. Oh, that's what I was gonna say earlier. Is I was gonna play yesterday, but then it was just like, hey, the season's ending tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I was just like, well, there's no point of me playing.
I'm excited to go play.
Me too.
I guess that's fair. You just be sitting at the desk screaming and you got a fucking boner.
You want to play some duos?
I'm supposed to play with Angel, but we could do trios.
Good. Get our rank up right away.
Mm.
And then we can actually play together since the thing won't be up.
Yeah, I'm with it. Plus it's 3, so I don't care about the rank.
Ugh. Have you ever been injured during sex? Or injured someone else? Heartbreaks don't count.
I mean, does getting chlamydia count?
No. I'm talking about like bent dick.
Nah, I've never broken my dick. I've seen videos. You ever seen remember that video where that guy broke his dick? That sucks. That's the worst. They say childbearing is so painful. Have you ever seen that video? I didn't think so. That shit looks terrible. It goes all jelly and floppy. Ugh.
Oh, fuck.
Still hard too. Oh my god.
Because it's like a pulled muscle, so it's just like, ouchie.
Have you ever had a threesome? This is the same question. Oh, if you haven't yet, build your ideal trio. I knew that would get him.
No such thing as an ideal trio. I love my wife.
Based.
And
Based
only
as
my
fuck.
wife.
The mouse keeps hovering over the close button on OBS.
That is so dangerous. Holy shit. When was the last time? We already know.
True. We do know that.
Describe one of the finest and most memorable orgasms you ever had. What were the conditions?
Well, I was really wet. And he was finger blasting the hole. No, I'm kidding.
He was finger blasting my asshole.
My most memorable,
I've never had like a.
I guess my first time.
I don't even remember my first time. I feel like I was just more scared than anything. Cause I was like, what the fuck is that coming out?
What is all this white shit?
Am I Spider-Man?
I busted through my pants because I didn't learn how to masturbate until I was like 13.
Yeah, same actually. That's
Yeah, no, and I was just like,
great.
fuck, this is such a weird story to tell.
And mom has to do laundry now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this one at the bottom.
Like I remember I was like on the iPad fucking, I was an iPad fucking 13-year-old fucking, is this sex? And then I was touching it, and then it just exploded on me. But it was a strong one. God damn.
I'm gonna cut that out of context so hard.
Yeah. And I'm banned.
So I was stroking.
Oh, perfect. Describe your first time having sex. Include every cringy detail.
Is it really cringe if I was the fucking...
Yep. You just want this to be over with, huh? Or you just don't remember?
Don't remember, and also my wife listens to this.
Hi. Hey.
That's how they say hi to each other.
Hey.
Have you ever been caught masturbating or having sex? You've been almost caught, I know that.
How do you know that?
Because you've told us.
I told you that?
Yeah.
Who was us?
Me and Vaughn, because Vaughn was the one that walked in.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I did almost get caught by Vaughn. Yeah. So this is back in the old place where we first started the app squad, the old apartment. I was sleeping on the floor.
Where the couch was. Watch episode 1 for reference. Watch episode 3 for reference.
Yep.
That's when we actually started filming out there.
I used to sleep on an air mattress. I slept on it for like 8 months?
More than that, because he left at the end of the lease.
Wasn't the lease like 9 months, maybe?
Maybe. I honestly don't remember. We've been here for so long. Like, we've already been here for like 3 years. It doesn't feel like that.
I think the old apartment did shorter leases. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we did a longer one the second time around.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I was stroking it. I had lotion on my dick, and I hear Vaughn's door crack. It's like 2 a.m. and I'm like I always waited until like 2 a.m. because I'm like, surely nobody's gonna come out here.
Yeah, because I mean we were both working at like 8 a.m. at that point. So
and then he did, and I remember like I still like low-key had my hand on my cock because I was like, he's just going to the bathroom. Then he walks out and turns the light on.
That's fucked up.
And I was like, 1, if I was asleep, dick move. 2, you almost saw my dick move. And then I didn't say anything, obviously. I just like rolled over. I pulled like the James Bond shit and like closed my eyes. But
I've been sleeping this whole time, dude.
But yeah, no, he almost caught me for sure.
Dude, he turned the light on, like living room light or a kitchen light?
I think it was kitchen light.
Okay, I was going to say, well, I mean, either way, it's horrible because those lights are bright as fuck.
The kitchen light was even, I would rather it be the living room light because the kitchen lights were like 3 small suns in the room.
Yeah, well, that's because I got tired of how shit they were.
Yeah.
LEDs, baby. Apartments love to put in the fucking warm light, fucking like 30-watt fucking light bulbs that like when you turn them on, you can't see anything. Fuck you, bitch. I'm replacing you with white light, fucking 120 watts, suck my dick. Yep. I paid the electricity, not you.
Have you ever walked in on your parents doing things that grown-ups do when they love each other very much?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them do the taxes a couple of times. Usually
sex.
No.
Never?
I've never seen my parents be like physical of any sort, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, your dad seems a little bit weird about it, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, also times 2 is that like
to piggyback.
It's been rough for them since I was born, basically. So.
Oh, so you were the problem.
I would say, yeah. I was a shit kid. So.
You're a better adult, though. So.
I'm a sick adult.
Your brother is a shit kid and a shit adult.
My mom literally called me like 2 days ago. Was just like, "Thank you," and I was just like, "Give me money, then." I don't know.
I deserve a reward for this.
So like, does it come with a reward or? Only reward is just more inheritance. That's all.
Shit, hey.
It's a gift and a curse, man. Because like, if my parents die, like anytime soon,
Samba answered.
That just means I have like 3 dogs now. I'm just like, what am I gonna do with them, bro?
Bro,
Like,
you don't
and
know
they're
what you're doing.
and-
They're going straight to the pound.
no. I mean, I would love to have them. It's just like where.
3 dogs and 3 cats. You would kill
No,
yourself.
there's another cat too. So it'd be 3 dogs.
Oh yeah. 3 dogs and 4 cats. You would end your own life.
Nah, that should be sick.
Yeah, okay, bro.
No, they're chill dogs.
Yeah, until you fucking go to piss and you step in dog piss on the carpet, dude.
I'd be training them, the bitches. They don't train them. That's their issue. Like my dog, like
Shit.
the little white one. She's perfect, right? Doesn't
Daisy.
doesn't piss or shit in the
Shout out
house.
Daisy.
Doesn't like fucking knows how to sit, knows how to say. She doesn't bark at all. Shakes, knows how to shake, and that bitch will shake for hours if you let her.
That's crazy.
No, because
It's like
you
your
literally,
mama in the club. Sorry.
no, but for real, you literally just go like this, and she'll shake it, and then you go like this, and she'll give you her other paw, and then you go like this, she'll give you the other one again. You just keep doing that, and she'll just keep going for hours. Like whenever I'm bored at my parents' house, that's what I do. I'm just like,
Good.
just over and over.
So
Whose turn is it?
yours.
Me pick? Nah. That's just you and me. Just like- Have I gotten sexier since you've known me? That's not even on the card. I just want to know.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
used to be way fatter.
I was like, I lost at least 50 pounds since we
Yeah,
started.
no, you used to be really fat. So fat so.
Nice.
Now you're not. So
I mean, I'm still fucking fat.
now you're not so.
Who do you think's fatter right now?
Probably, man.
Oh, how the turntables.
I eat good.
What would it take for you to sleep with someone you're not at all physically attracted to?
What would it take? Like money?
Just anything.
I would take an amount of money. I don't know how much. Like,
Well, what is your minimum?
Well, here's the thing, right? Is everybody says that their maximum is like everybody will be like, oh, $1 billion. You're lying,
False.
bro. If I walk up to you with a briefcase of $1 million, you're having sex with whoever I tell you to.
$1 million?
Well, that's the thing, is how low can it go? Like if somebody walked in with a briefcase of 500K, then would I?
Depends on how ugly and how smelly.
And then if I walked in with a briefcase of 250K, would you?
I think for me, for it to be completely out of sight, out of mind, no matter what ugliness, fatness, smelliness,
Mm.
it's got to be at least the mill.
I would probably do 300K.
I mean, either way, life changing money, no matter what.
Pays me, I'll get to level 90 on roll.
Twice.
Yeah, I could get 2 accounts.
Then you'll have 5. Pretend.
Oh yeah, I'm rich, so your turn. Wait, is it your turn?
No, I asked that one.
Oh.
I just answered it for some reason.
What's a sexual thing you gave a good try but just couldn't get into? Anal.
Now I like everything I try.
You haven't had one that you were like, this is kind of whack.
I mean, they're
Like
just,
me, like sex in the shower. I think that's whack.
I mean, it just depends. Like, I mean, there's been positions and stuff like where you're like, God, I don't really feeling that.
That counts.
But it's not really like. I feel like it's got to be like you said, like anal or something like crazy like that.
No.
I mean, I guess-
think anything sexual, really. Like I said, like sex in the shower, that shit, it's whack as fuck.
I think it just depends. I feel like that just is like one of those things where it's like, number one, depends on the girl, the shower, and the dick.
I mean, if you're in like a millionaire shower where it's like fucking
Yeah.
fucking skylight, dude, like, yeah, okay, it'll be cool. But like if it's a normal average shower,
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just gonna spray one of you at all times,
Yeah, that's the worst.
and then like you could spin around, but then she's gonna get cold, and then you have to spin around again,
Not if you have the water really hot, then the whole room gets hot.
but then it burns you. So
Not
now
if-
what?
Only if you're a pussy.
I'm immune to
How
damage.
open are you about your intimate fantasies with your partners?
I'm mildly closed off about it. It takes me some time for me to be like, hey, this is what I would want to do.
To realize.
It depends on how forward they are.
True.
If they're very forward about what they like, and what they like is weird, then I'll be like, okay, I can be weird with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then she asks if you can put fish guts inside her, and then that's a whole different
And
level.
you'll hear that story on the Patreon.
Maybe.
Just now.
Or
Actually,
just ask
maybe.
me in stream, and I'll tell you. I've already told a lot of that story. I've told it a lot. That is the most uncomfortable I have ever been in my life. Ha. Wow. How much money would a voyeuristic billionaire have to pay for us to have sex for their entertainment?
Us?
It is a billionaire, so you could drain his pockets if you want.
Well, I mean, you're in this, so how much are you thinking?
See, this is the issue, though. I've said this many times. You build 1,000 bridges in your life. You're a master bridge builder. You have sex with a man one time, you're just gay. So,
No. Because sketch is still relevant and kicking it and cool.
yeah, you know what his comment section is like?
It's like 90, 10, you know? Like 10% being like those comments and 90% being like, sketch is so hype.
At least they're funny about it with sketch.
True. They'll be funny
It's
about it
mostly
with
just
us.
them mustn't like fucking with them in a funny way.
So I think for the right price. I mean, if it's like
I mean, bro, let's just throw out a crazy number. $1 billion. I would fuck. 500
million each, bro.
That's enough for we could just pretend we never met each other and be like, yeah, I just inherited this.
But also, no one. It doesn't say we have to like. It's not gonna.
Dude, how awkward would it be though after like
Hey,
we would never be the same, bro.
I think it would. Maybe we would just be so excited about the money. We'll just be like, we would
we dap each other up after.
Nice one, bro.
Yo, that was hey, that's money right there.
You totally got me right there.
Yo, you just busted in my shit, bro. Yo, 500 mil though each.
Yeah, easy. Easy doing it. We're gay as hell.
All right, any Oilers in chat? Hey, you know what to do.
Right, we're coming up on. I pulled out a fat stack of this deck. We've gone through. I mean, you guys see
To be
this.
fair, I'm on 3. I think you're on 3 too, right?
4. So, this is the stack we pulled. We've
Ask me
gone.
a good one. I want to get more drunk before this ends.
Do you see yourself committing to one sexual partner for the rest of your life?
If you had asked me 6 years ago, I would have said no. Now, I would say yeah. I could be down with getting married at some point. I think life kind of changes you, right? And you want to be like, at a certain point as a man, you want to be like, damn,
Time to settle down.
family type shit. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
As opposed to back then, I kind of hated everything about myself and everything around me. So
And women.
and women. Should I say that? Is that
You
cut
already
out?
said it.
Is
Nope.
that getting cut out?
Nope.
Well,
That's the cold open, actually.
it's gonna be the first thing every new viewer hears about you. No, I mean moderately. But I think it was more.
What do you mean? Hating women moderately?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think it was like an incel-y thing.
I don't think it was an incel thing. Well, it definitely wasn't incel because I was fucking.
That was crisp. You guys hear that?
But no, it wasn't incel. It was more just like
get away from me.
I got hurt, so I wanted to hurt the opposite gender in emotional ways.
Kind
I
of
think.
feels incelly.
But I was still fucking, so it's not really incel. It's just I hate women. Hated.
Like a weird branch off of it.
Because incel is involuntary celibate, which means you don't fuck because women don't like you.
Yeah, but you also hate women, so you want to get back.
I mean, this is a stupid conversation. The fucking
Well, I know like it actually means that, but I'm just saying like that's kind of
Yeah, but like
one
the
of the characteristics of
Urban Dictionary definition would be like he hates women. I didn't like I would never be like I'm gonna go shoot up a sorority house. You know what I mean? But I would be like that woman over there. I bet she fucks all the time and she's a dirty little slut.
Not me.
Where's the stack at?
That one. I just was going through it. I didn't like pick. You can go through it.
That's stupid. What's the maximum amount of people you'd be interested in having sex with at once?
I want to be that girl, like that girl that's like done that 1,000 right now. No, the real answer is 1, and that's my wife.
Well, that wasn't the first thing that you said, so
Yeah, but that one was obviously a joke.
didn't feel like a dick.
Right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's put these cards up.
What if we both just take 5 shots and we both lose?
I'm getting there. I said, let's first put these cards up.
Huh. My arm's not that long. Can you do it? Placebo.
Now, I'm going to pick 2 random cards. Sorry for the microphone noise. If you dislike that, press the like button. Pick a card.
YouTube doesn't show us the dislike ratio anymore. So if you don't like this video, make sure you like it so that other people know that you don't like it. And then that will be the dislike button.
Yeah, press like and then comment that you don't like this video.
Now, if you like the video, then also like it.
And then comment how much you liked it.
What animal am I most like? Describe this species and how I are similar in our... Can't read. Too drunk.
Bear. I say bear because you're like very proactive when you need to be, but then most times is just hibernation.
Reasonable. Like if somebody came into this house with a Gatling gun.
So they're very strong and we got to be scared.
Yeah. I would be like, rah, you know what I mean? And I would kill him.
but then they would just go, and then you would get scared.
Ah.
Oh my God, you're so much bigger.
Quick, climb a tree.
Bears can climb trees.
Bear, I'll take it.
Now you do me. And then tell me what kind of animal I'd be.
That's crazy. Took me a second there. Too drunk. You are...
Please say something sick. If you don't say something really fucking cool, it's going to be kind of...
I got bear, so I have to be nice.
Bear's a gay term, too. Just to realize that.
Well, now I'm going to be mean.
Ash moist. Ash moist if you're a bear.
It's moist? I am? Okay.
He's in chat, yeah.
Chat's in my head. You are a horse. Sounds weird. But you work hard and you move you move fast when you need to do something, and your wife rides you.
That's lit as fuck.
It's good, right?
Save a horse, ride a cow.
That's not the words.
What is something you're struggling with that we don't know about? That's so deep for no reason.
Maybe we go a different one. But that's gonna kill the fucking mood. Holy shit! I want to kill myself. Like what, bro?
Now we know.
We knew about that one.
Oh my god. I don't know if I want to know this one. If you were to kill me, how would you do it?
That's easy.
We should have done this stack. This stack is better.
Yeah, we could redo it.
The whole thing.
We could do five more shots each. Fine. Do you really want me to answer that?
I'm scared, but like if I know, then I know.
To be fair, this is okay. Let's be real here. You know enough about me to know that I would never hurt you unless you betrayed me, which you never would. And if you did, then you would die.
I wouldn't know how to betray you.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So if you ever did betray me, you would die. But you won't. Now, with that being said, ... if I were to kill you, I would just walk into your room while you're asleep and just stab you in the neck.
That's my secret. I'm always awake.
I lock the door.
Now my door's open.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks, cats. What's something you... Hey, stop ruining the vibe. Is there a seemingly normal rule of society that you have never followed?
What? Say it again?
Is there a seemingly normal rule of society that you have never followed? Like, you don't wear jeans into the gym.
Or like in the house, like when you're on the couch or whatever, doing a podcast, you don't wear jeans. So,
I feel no, you just literally answered it. You wear socks inside. You wear jeans inside.
I feel like socks is relatively normal.
I feel like socks is normal in a house that has tile.
You're just okay. This is gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't care. You're Asian. Asian people don't wear socks inside.
Okay, number one, I grew up in a white family. The reason why I don't wear socks inside is because my family is gross, and so I couldn't.
Asian.
I didn't wear.
It's in your DNA.
I didn't wear shoes or I didn't wear socks or bare feet in my house because I would step in who knows fucking what. Hello?
Point being, I think socks are relatively normal. Jeans, I'll agree with you on, but ... comma, these aren't really jeans. They're very stretchy. These are basically just sweatpants.
These are jeggings. You're wearing male jeggings.
Yeah, that's cool, right? Chat, back me up. If I did that way, that would be a problem.
You did it. I'm gonna freeze frame it. That's the thumbnail.
All right, that's cold open. No, there's not really that many. I try to, when I'm out in society, I try to fit in with society pretty well.
Do you ever feel like this is more comfortable? Like for me, I have to have like my arms lifted up above my head.
There's definitely certain times where I could be like, yo, what up?
Like when I'm sleeping, or like just like if I want to get comfortable, like I have to do this.
You ever hit one of these?
Yeah.
But
only like when I'm bored. Bored and want to feel.
Give me.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye, whatever that was.
Holy shit, that was so
Danger Zone.
Hold this.
When are we gonna call this and just both take a shot?
I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of still having fun a little bit, but also I really want to end it, but also I'm having fun.
Yeah, but I gotta stream soon.
Same.
What's the close? This is actually a good question. What is the closest we've ever come to parting ways forever? Did we fix the problem, or are we in denial?
I mean, we've had our fair share of fights.
Not recently.
Nah, but we're also just chilling. I think now we've come to terms with.
We have more. I think we have more space now.
Yeah.
So it's a little easier for us to not.
Before it was.
Fight.
And like, I mean, we were trying to like when we first were doing YouTube and we were first like, let's make a group. I feel like we both had our creative differences where we were just like, no, this isn't how we should do it. And
Was there ever a point during that where you were like, I don't really want to film with this guy?
no, I can't say that for sure. You know, I mean, I would always, I have my moments like, and the moments are fairly short, right? Where I'm just like, I don't know, like I'll have like the random like doubts of like random shit, and I'll be like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know what it means for the future. But the thing is that I'm a grown adult.
You're bouncing your leg a lot. You're nervous. You're nervous about this question.
I've been bouncing if we roll back, I've been bouncing my leg since we.
I know, but it's gotten way more intense for this question.
But we both know each other to the fact where if I have an issue, like even if it's just like straight up like, I mean, we had a discussion like 3 days ago about.
We won't talk about what that was.
Yeah, but just like, hey, this is an issue. Are you going to take care of it? If yes, cool. If no, let's figure it out.
Here's a good example: the ice tray incident.
Yeah.
Have I ever not pushed it back since then?
Literally no.
See?
But also it did take a while. Like
I missed it a couple times.
But that one was funny because like you were like, I don't do that. And then I was like, take out ice right now. And then you took it out and then
well, I was confused, but I think I was cooked. Or maybe I was sober. I don't know.
I don't remember. All I remember is like somehow God like shined his light on me at that point. Because when you closed the freezer, that's when the ice decided to push out and like drop it to the thing. And then you could hear it falling behind it. And I'm just like,
I pulled out like a stray ice cube and I was like, wait a minute.
All right.
I was confused by your phrase because you said you push it out when you pull ice. And I was like, I push it out? Like in? And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then I was like, oh, you mean like push it in? And I was like, oh, okay. And then it all made sense.
Yeah.
Usually when we have an argument, it's because one of us didn't explain something fully.
Yeah.
And was being too sarcastic or too petty for no reason or something along those lines.
Yeah. Or you're like me where like you just let something like build up into your mind for so long to the point where you're like, okay, either I talk to him about it or I'm going to get upset. And then 90% of the time, 99% of the time, it's just like,
okay,
done.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I fixed it.
Because I know I don't do that much. That helps too, right? Where like I don't really do that much to like annoy you, right?
Nah.
But like,
I'm fairly easily annoyed though, so that's why.
There's also things that I'm like, okay, I do this in a weird way where I'm like, okay, I can make that adjustment.
Yeah. And I mean, again, the amount of things that are weird versus not weird. Because again, I mean, I think the biggest thing is that we know each other. So like, he knows that if he had an issue, he could tell me, and my wife too, if she did anything, we could be like, hey.
The whole time we've lived together, there has only been one issue that I brought up.
And that was
the bathroom incident.
Yep. And the thing is that bothered me too. So I was just like, yeah, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah. Did we tell that story on the podcast at some point? Should we tell it again real quick?
Yeah. So basically, we were in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, and obviously
not him.
At one point, obviously there was like 4 people who were using it. Then it came back down to 3. It was just me, my wife, girlfriend at the time, and Mamba. The bathroom door, for whatever reason, would also lead into the master bedroom where me and my girlfriend were at, wife now.
So it's like my room, hallway, his room, bathroom, door.
And then mine would just be like, I could go out my normal bedroom door. I can go into the bathroom through the bathroom door. I hated it. I hated it so much. I did not like it. The only reason why is because, we started this was because whenever it was just me, Vaughn, and Mamba, we kept that door closed, locked. Like we pretended like it didn't exist.
Right.
The only reason why we started using that other one was because, she's a girl, staying in a new place, and she felt more comfortable going in and out of the bathroom, especially after a shower or something, like through the thing instead of like having to come out right directly in front of Mamba's door.
Reasonable.
And eventually, like she would, and both of us would do it, but mostly her. She would forget to unlock the door that led to the hallway, and that would lead to Mamba not being able to get into the bathroom.
And it happened a couple times, I think.
At least
Was it a couple times?
At maximum 4 times. I think at the 4th time, I was just like, enough.
Well, this is what happened, right? The first 3 times, it was when you guys were both there and awake.
Yeah.
So I was like, can you unlock this? And they were like, okay. And then they unlocked it. The last time,
I was at work.
you were at work and
she was
gone. She was either gone or
no, she was asleep.
And I was like 8 a.m. and I really had to piss. And I go to try the door and it's locked. And I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, I know he's at work right now.
And then we had the group chat and everything. You're like, hello? I'm trying to call her. I'm trying to do everything. But she keeps her phone on silent. So nothing was going through.
I think I managed to not piss in the sink. Like I managed to hold it.
Even if you did, I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah. I mean, there was one point, I'm not going to lie, in that apartment where I did have to piss in the sink. I don't remember when it was or why, but I did.
I think we know who and why caused it.
Vaughn.
And the only reason why I wouldn't do it, because I would just feel awkward going into the living room and be like, yo, dude, turn around.
That's fair, because I was living out there. But like for me, it was like, this is my room kind of. I'm just pissing in the corner, basically.
That arc, I'm so glad we grew out of that arc, man. Because like
this is so, we're on the way up, bro. This place is crazy.
Dude, I mean,
by comparison,
if we talk about where we're at now versus where we're at when we first started this podcast, because even then we were on the way up, but like we couldn't afford, like, or I couldn't afford anything.
There was a couple of times where you had to borrow rent money, but you always paid me back.
Not a couple
like some
of times,
people.
bro. There was like for like good like 6 months straight where like mostly just because like the check would come right like after where rent was due, so I'd be like, dude, I got you when the check hit.
Yeah, you know me, like I don't have a problem with loaning you money when it comes to that because I know you'll pay me back. Vaughn, I got to the point where I was like, I'm not giving you money.
Now but for right now, it sucks though too, because like especially like with the Stardew streams, like where you offered, but I just haven't asked for money for anyone for so long that I'm just like I feel weird about it now.
Well, now you got money now. So,
but even like when like sometimes I do run low, obviously. It's sort of like you said for like not low, but like where I'm just like I'm not going to spend $100 for ingredients.
Yeah,
and
that's what really sucks about the Stardew streams is they're kind of an investment every time.
Yeah, and sometimes the investment. I mean, they're funny as fuck. I love them, but like right now I'm not in a point to make the investment.
Just throw $100 at something that probably won't do anything anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you if I edited these videos like out of the streams, which I plan to do at some point, they'll do well. But right now they're just like sitting VODs in my hard drive.
Yeah.
I just realized I grabbed this.
Does that mean we have to take a shot? That's like instinct.
Yeah, it was we kind of have to.
Placebo.
All right, well, we're already... How do you feel? Like, do you want to...
That one was gross for some reason.
And that's where we're opposite, because that one just went down like butter for me.
I don't know why it got grosser. I could take a couple more shots.
Let's, I mean...
I'm down to keep going.
You gotta just go to the 2 hour? We'll just keep pulling... We'll just keep pulling random cards and yapping? All right. Can you guys see the couch? Yeah, you can. Pick one.
Have you ever been genuinely scared of me?
There have been moments where we have been like especially like when we're fighting, like, or in those fights where you're like we're both like super dead ass, and then like it takes like so much for the opposite party, like whoever is actually right in the situation, to prove.
You have to write like a whole paragraph.
Yeah, and then, like, because like it's not like scared of you like physically or anything, because obviously I can take you easy. But like it's more like scared of like I don't want to lose a friend over like
Something rather
like
dumb.
some like using the wrong type of trash bags. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's, I would never get mad over that.
Well, mostly like I'm talking about like I'm like saying like, hey, use this type of trash bag. You keep grabbing this one for that particular reason, and you're like, why the fuck does it matter? I mean, I don't think that ever actually happened, but like as an example, because
Right.
that is something that would kind of like
That's the thing about me, and I think we kind of talked about that a little bit before, but with me, you need to, like, if you're going to tell me to correct the behavior, you need to explain exactly why. And if it makes sense to me, then I'll be like, okay.
And see, and that's what I like about you, is that even if it doesn't make sense to you and I explain why it makes sense to me, you still correct it.
Yeah, I'm very open about other people's perspectives on things. Trying a new perspective.
Yeah, you should.
They don't get that joke.
And even like with little things, right? Like it's, it's really easy to accommodate for the other. Like there's even like some points where I'm just like even just like stupid ass petty shit where I'm just like, blood is being a little bit too loud right now. Like, but also I'm trying to go to sleep at 6 p.m. So that's kind of like my bad.
Bro, if you ever know.
No, but like also,
has that happened?
It has happened.
Just
but
tell me.
then also I realized like, cause like the fans drown out the noise. I'm just like, obviously I can hear you.
Yeah.
And then, but when I turn on the fans, I don't. So I'm just like, that's when I go back into my own mind. I'm just like, I'm just being a fucking schizo about this. Once I turn on the fans, I won't hear shit. And that's
luckily
true.
we're both very reasonable people too, because an unreasonable person would be like, well, close your door then, you fucking idiot. But I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'll just talk quieter. That's why I'm always confused about how like fights start in real life.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, one of you is just being a dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%. And that's the way because like even with reasonable things, like with her, with like people that come over, like they know you, and they'll be like they'll be like really loud, and they'll be like, or like they'll like do like a scream, or they'll do something, and I'll be like, yo, shut the fuck up, he's sleeping.
Right.
And then they'll like, well, he wears headphones, like he blasts music when he sleeps. It's like, that doesn't matter. That doesn't.
God knows, man.
I was like,
I shouldn't have said his name.
it
Whatever.
doesn't matter. It's like, it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean that you can just scream.
True.
Like
they do be
even
falling off my head while I'm asleep.
exactly. So it's like, if it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like they're still like if it's past 12 p.m. Sure, go wild, because like, I mean, I'm sure like you want to be awake anyway. If
Yeah. That even at like 8 a.m., I'm like, if they're being loud, I'll be honest. I usually tell you don't wake me up. Sometimes you've woken me up.
What?
But
Well,
like,
there's
even if
sometimes-
it's at like 8 a.m., I almost prefer that, because then I'm like, well, now I have to get up.
Yeah, I feel that. So like I said, I've done what you've done, and I'm just like, I would rather, because I mean, if you wake up early after you've gone to sleep super late, then you kind of have no choice but to go to bed a little bit earlier that day. So
That's the thing, right? Is we have very different schedules where like I don't work. That's the main thing, right? So like that almost helps me maintain a good schedule, because I'm like, well, now I have to go to bed at midnight, like you said.
And that's what helps.
It's really just a positive, but it's also like, I get why you would yell at him.
Yeah, but that also helps me too, because at the same time, I'm just like it sounds dickish to say, but at the same time, if I were to wake you up at 12 p.m. or even earlier, like I care. I'll do my best to not, but also if I do, I'll be honest, I don't really care because
Yeah. Fair.
worst case scenario, you go to sleep. And then, like, if you wake me up at a certain time, I have to go to work.
The worst possible case is I went to bed at 6 a.m. and you woke me up at like 10, and then I go like this. And then I fall back asleep.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would hate to do that, but at the same time, the worst case scenario is a lot different than my worst case scenario. So I feel like a little bit more obliged to be like lenient. But again, that
you can
doesn't
tell me to shut the fuck up. You can tell me to be quiet.
I don't ever like if I'm actually sleeping, I don't ever actually hear you.
Based.
So yeah, and like the sound of the fans make a total difference. And if I didn't have fans, maybe, I don't know, not too sure, because I'm pretty good at falling asleep. But if I did with the fans, nah, I don't fuck. Like, I legit don't hear you unless I'm in the bathroom in the morning taking a shit and I hear you open your door.
Which is pretty crazy because sometimes at like 11 p.m. I'll score a banger in Rocket League and I'll be like, yeah, like
Nope,
type shit.
Never
But
heard that shit. Never
fair
woken up.
pick a card.
Hell, even whenever I'm like fucking sleepwalking out here, shit, like you don't wake me up. Oh man, this is I actually am curious. What's the meanest thing you've ever heard? Oh, that is not what I thought it was. I'm gonna ask the question that I thought it was,
Do it.
and then I'll ask the question that it actually says. What is the meanest thing you've ever heard someone else say about me?
About you. I mean, mostly fat,
Based.
but that's like fine because you've lost. Like me and you both know you've lost like 50 pounds
Yeah.
since I met you.
And even then, I know.
So
I know.
okay,
I'm
bro.
fat.
Like
That's like saying like, Dom, you got a big nose. Your neck. Where does it end? I'm like
we know, bro.
we don't have to. That's not it. Fat is not an insult to me.
Sitting alone in with the boys at night when you're not there, even during like the days where like we were both in there every day, nobody ever really talks shit about you.
Because I'm the fucking best. It's hard to be the best.
We're kind of like the epicenter. We're like the lightning rod of the group, so like they kind of respect both of us a lot.
They won't watch this.
What's,
So
what's the meanest thing they ever said about me?
I'll be honest, same thing. Like
Fat?
they've never no. I mean, same thing as like I've never really heard a negative word. If anything, like I don't know if you've
Unemployed?
I hope that they're the same way about me, but like a lot of them are like just big dick riders, I'll be honest. Like they'll be like, "Oh, when the fuck Mamba getting on?" Just like, I'm here right now.
I
bro.
bring the fun, bro. I bring the energy to the fucking. They'll just sit there. That's why I don't. They sit there in silence and do nothing for like 6 hours. If it's too quiet, I leave.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. That's why, like, I like joining when you're there because I know that at least you and I will.
Yeah.
we'll talk.
I don't know how they sit there and just silence for so long.
I mean, I've done it, like, but you have to. I guess you just have to think about it differently. Because I mean, I used to sit in silence in Discord calls with people for a long time.
I guess.
So
I can't like have like intermittent like 10-minute discussions with somebody while I'm watching a video.
yeah, I think that's
so
why
I would rather just leave and watch the video.
that's my biggest thing at this point is I would like there's times like where I am doing nothing but watching videos and I could sit and chill with like whoever's in Discord. But that would mean I would potentially have to pause whatever I'm watching to talk to that person.
Right. Now, what is the actual question?
We might have to bleep this out. What's the meanest thing you've ever heard me say about someone else? We're gonna have to bleep this out.
We're gonna have to bleep this out.
But say it.
Well, it's hard too because you joke around a lot when you say mean things.
Oh, but you know what I'm serious. you know when the joke is
Like if we're talking like serious things, now I have to think more. Because if it was unserious, I'd be like, when you quote unquote meanness could also be interpreted as like the most serious argument you've had with somebody, right?
Yeah.
So I would say probably the argument you and Vaughn had in the kitchen, where I was sitting there like when I was first getting into Rocket League, and I was just like sitting there like just trying to learn how to air dribble, and I'm like looking like to the right, like I'm like this. But like you guys are like yelling at like this was bro. I thought you guys were gonna throw hands for a second.
I thought so too. Like I don't know if you like. I mean, you were preoccupied, but also at the same time, it's like I don't know.
I mean, I would have like if you guys actually threw punches, I would have been like stop. But like,
but did you see like the body language though? Because like I was definitely like in a more defensive stance because I was just like I just kept watching his hands because I was just like I was waiting for him to
Samba, not him.
Damn, I was waiting for him to make the move, you know, because like I'm not the type of person to throw first.
Yeah.
So I was just like, if this is gonna happen, like I was ready for it because like you said, it was a pretty heated argument. I was ready for it, but I'm not gonna throw first. So
it's funny because like in retrospect, it's such like a petty argument, but I know it bothered you.
But it wasn't. I'll to this day it was petty, but at the same time it's not.
It's a reasonable crash out
because like if you're sitting there like I think it's different for you in your perspective because like you didn't really cook that much, you didn't really like you didn't like use like the dishes as much as like as we did. But like for someone who like came home from work after working 8 hours and you want to make food, and the only way that you can is with the dishes that are in the dish or in the sink that have been there for 3 days that you've asked.
It wasn't. It was like 2 weeks. It wasn't even 3 days.
Even worse. Like it's like you would think that like why should I sacrifice my meal?
Yeah, no. I mean, I get you. Like I said, it's a reasonable crash out.
And again, not
but
only
like think back on it and be like, would I fist fight this guy over this?
If he threw first, and like it would be the same thing. Like again, it wasn't the fact that like it wasn't just the fact that it was the dishes. It was the fact that like every single utensil, every single pot, pan, everything that was used to do that was mine.
I think it was also a buildup of a lot of frustration that you had with him because there was other things going on.
There was a little bit of other things, but like
I think that fed into your desire to have an argument with him, whether or not subconsciously, right? Because like this guy, Vaughn, if you're listening, I apologize for saying this, but you were a terrible roommate.
Oh, he knows, and he's apologized, and it sucks, but it's fine because you've grown from what I've heard and what we've talked about since then. You have grown, and that is great, and I love that for you. But at the time, holy fuck, did I want to kill you? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of stuff going on. Like he owed both of us money at this time.
Not just us, man.
Not even just us, yeah. There was a lot of incidents before that, and I was kind of like, I was sitting there like, Mom and Dad stop fighting type shit. But I was also like, I'm gonna separate them if they start actually fighting.
But I also feel like you're like, he's saying what he needs to say for the both of us right now.
True, but also like if you both started swinging, like I'm gonna be like, stop.
At what point though? Like,
well, maybe I let you like start winning, and then I would be like, yo, stop. But
he's like getting choked out. You're like, all right, guys, stop.
But if he started winning first, then I would be like, yo, stop it. Police.
Do you ever realize how pointless, like, besides just common courtesy, locks on indoor homes are? Because like, these are just cardboard doors, right? Like you could just.
Yeah, I mean the main door is the only one that's important.
Yeah, but like just for
it's people, more just so people don't walk in while you're masturbating.
You could just push the door and then it would probably just open. You're just like, yeah. It's just common courtesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to apologize in advance for all the cuts that you probably have heard so far, because there is most like once we once we sober up, we're probably going to regret a lot of them. So we appreciate you guys for sticking along. I hope you guys learned a lot about us. And let us know what you wanted us to do for, because the next episode is going to be, guys, just so you guys know, the episode that you're currently watching was originally supposed to be a St. Patrick's Day / Mamba's birthday type episode. But what it's going to turn out to be is just a St. Patrick's Day where neither of us are wearing green. And the next one will be Mama's birthday. So you know what? I'm just thinking about it right now. I'm going to ask Mamba if he's down to like record and just get shit faced like you said for his birthday episode, and we can. I think it comes out on his actual birthday, if I'm thinking correctly. Day before, so we can do it. We'll ask him. He's gonna come here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh fuck. The blanket, the Spider-Man blanket is so ominous. I just realized that it's just like,
What Spider-Man blanket?
turn to your right.
Uh-oh.
It's just like, I just saw it. It's just like, it looks in the camera, it looks like a suit. So you're just like, wow, that must really be them. Before you read that, I just had a talk with them. So this episode, right, that we're filming currently will be the St. Patrick's Day episode. Should we, for your birthday episode, do as you said and just get shit faced and talk about some shit? I think we should get shit faced and
We should do a react episode to all the old videos.
old videos.
All the old videos.
We could do that. Just
Well, I'll walk down memory lane for my birthday while we get shit faced.
I like that, guys. You like that? They said yeah.
Because a lot of them probably haven't even seen them.
No, they haven't. Might be a lot of cuts, but we'll see.
I'm with it.
All right. So Mamba's gonna ask one question. We're both gonna answer it. And then I'm gonna ask one question, and we're both gonna answer it. And then we're gonna take a shot, and then we're gonna end.
What's the most annoying thing I do without realizing it?
Most annoying thing that you do without you realizing it?
Snore.
Nah, that's not really. It's you mixed with my wife, and that is actually no, just you.
What do I do?
Actually, no, it is you and my wife. Neither of you know how to close containers properly,
Fair.
and goddamn, does that drive me? Because like every time there is a wheel of pain, and it lands on a sauce. All I know is that I have to go back and close the hot sauce box properly.
Dude, I don't know why that what. Okay, to be fair, that box is annoying as fuck.
It's a very normal box.
It's not. It's
And
different. It's built different.
You've literally broke the box and like tore it because you didn't know how to open it and didn't know how to close it. And that is by far like whenever I wake up in the morning, if I miss the wheel of pain, like if I wake up and I see how to get sauce number 8, I know, okay, I'm gonna go close the box. And mostly just because I'm scared of like it falling over because it's like it's loaded unevenly at this point. But damn, that is probably the most, and that's the most annoying thing that you do.
What's something that you don't really do anything annoying? Well, I just stay in my room, so I don't.
Just here.
Um,
I'm sure if you like didn't, I would do a lot. I'm pretty annoying.
maybe, but like, what though? It would be. That's the thing, though. Is I think if it did annoy me, it would be something that didn't annoy other people. You know what I mean?
True.
Like something like I'll come out here to like get water, and then I'm like annoyed that somebody's out here. But that's like
Just the living room.
that's just you living. That's just you existing. So like, what? I don't like. I can't be annoyed about that. So I'm just like, all right.
I feel the same way. Like if I'm like I'll hear you like cooking up a hot pocket. I was like, God damn it, I was gonna go fucking cook a hot pocket. I'm just like, now I have to fucking wait here.
3 whole minutes.
3 minutes and 30 seconds.
How do you know?
I've been buying hot pockets.
Oh,
5-packs. Odd number, by the way. I hate that because no one who's eating one hot pocket.
I eat 2 every time.
So I'm saying
this is my schedule. I eat 2 hot pockets, and then at nighttime, then I eat one of my meals.
And that's what I hate is that I usually buy the 5-pack just because like I don't want to buy a 12-pack to take up all the freezer. So I'm just like, I'll buy a 5-pack because I'm not gonna eat that much. And so there's a one point where I have to make 3 because again, I'm not gonna have one. Or I buy a second 5-pack before, but then by the time that I would buy the second 5-pack, I forget that I already have one, and so there's no point. Like I just wouldn't buy it because I'm like, oh, I already have hot pockets at home.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you have one, you have to have something else with it because like I know the serving size is 1. Maybe we're just fat.
No, I'm fat. Like when people
are we fat?
No, dude. I mean,
we're fat.
I'll be honest.
I would never eat one hot pocket, even if I had like if I wasn't that hungry.
I never have. The one serving size of a frozen pizza for me is the frozen pizza.
Is it not?
To some people, no. One serving size to some people is not the entire bag of chips. But for me, it is. So when people complain, they're like, $4 for a bag of chips, and I can only eat it for like 3 days. Bitch, that's $4 that I'm spending that I eat in 20 minutes. Like from when I purchased this. Like shut up. Like you don't understand what it's like to be fat. We have it different because you get to spend $20 on food and you're fine. I have to spend $30 to feel somewhat full.
Yeah, no. That we're fat, but also fuck you guys. Pick a good card.
God, please help me. What would the disclaimer be that you give to people before they met me?
Very petty. Sarcastic. To be fair, like when you met my family, for example, I was like, he's a good guy. You'll like him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know you're not going to be but if I brought like some random person like our age over, I would be like, this guy he's gonna annoy you.
So you're just gonna sit there on my couch.
Exactly. No, make yourself comfortable. You know, like you would be like, that's what you would say.
Like they go to the bathroom. Oh yeah, just like mi casa is tu casa.
Yeah, no, just piss in my toilet, fucking asshole. Do you want to eat my food too?
That is what's crazy is like, remember when your whole family did come over and they like half of them went to your bathroom, then half of them went to my bathroom.
I don't know why they did that.
Well, because like I'm sure you just said bathroom, and I
told her I was like, this is my bathroom. He has his room and he has his bathroom in there.
All I know is that like they went in and because like I mean the door was open and like to be fair, if you walk in, the door is open, the bathroom door was also open. You see a bathroom, you're like, surely that's the bathroom.
Fair, so, I guess. So I don't know. It's just
I didn't mind at all. I was just like, oh, so that's just use anyone's bathroom. But also, I felt bad because there was no toilet paper.
I mean, they're old, dude. Like they're just gonna go wherever the fuck they can. You know what I mean? So whatever. But like again, somebody our age, you would be petty about it. I know you would.
Nah, because I mean, I make it. It depends on the situation, right? Because like, if this was a person like you just took off the street, like you met them outside right now, I'd be like, all right, that's kind of weird. But like, if this is like someone you said like, yeah, I mean, I met them a while ago, we've been friends for a while, they're chill, blah blah blah. I'm gonna hold them to a little bit of a higher standard. So I'll like I mean, even with the people that come over here, right? Like, obviously, like your bathroom was like the guest bathroom, right? So it's like I hold them and make sure like they're respectful to everything because, like, I mean, that's just I'm not the only one here, right? They're like, if this was just my apartment, I wouldn't give a fuck. But there's other people here.
There's just certain natural levels of standards that people should hold, but they don't for some reason.
Yeah, but I mean, your family coming in who are trying to catch a flight while also like haven't been able to use the bathroom all day. I don't give a fuck. Just go where you gotta go.
Well, what would you tell people? What do you tell people when they come over here?
I say, I have a roommate. He might hang out with us. He might not. If he just leaves, don't get offended. That's it.
Do I do that? Do I just walk away sometimes?
Not real. I mean, I want to say like 99% of the time, if it's a planned event, you hang out. Because obviously you're more than welcome to hang out.
Right. Like that one breakfast thing, I like it stayed the whole time.
Yeah.
But if I just like come out there and I'm like, oh, there's people here, then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave now. Like
the very last time where I just asked you for your controller. Like you came out, you handed me your controller, you said hi to everybody, and then you fucked off.
Yeah.
And that's, if you wanted to stay, you were more than welcome to. If you wanted to leave, you're more than welcome. I mean, obviously, even if it was a planned event, you're more than welcome to fuck off. Hell, even she fucks off half the time. So it's like,
to be fair, too, when that controller thing happened, I literally just rolled out of bed and I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I
was cooked.
You literally woke up, you gave me the controller, you stood around and saw like 4 other people here. You're like, all right.
Yo,
I'm
gonna leave now.
But yeah, I mean, that's the warning. And then people, I mean, everyone that comes over knows about you, and I don't think I've brought anyone new.
Do you tell people at work stories about me?
I'll be honest, I just never.
Do you talk about me?
Ever since I came back to Days, I've rarely had opportunities to get like close with people, and mostly because I don't want to, but also because like whenever I was overnight, there's 8 people a day, so you kind of have no choice but to get close to those 8 people,
right?
Or for me, like, because I mean, I would work more closely with a certain department, and so it would be 3 people, including me. So and that's why I'm more closer with like, I'll boop these names. That's why I'm more closer with them because we work together literally 5 days of the week,
right?
And so, and it also sucks as a manager being closer friends with people who are below you because I don't want to seem like I'm having
it's a hard line. It's a hard line to ride. Yeah.
But like I make it very clear because like I'll legit yell at Bleep for fucking up something like in front of everybody else because I'm just like, especially because he definitely knows better. So I'm just like, hey, you don't do this. You know you don't do this. I don't know why you're doing this. Stop doing this.
Right.
And people are the looks on people's faces because they know that we're buddy, right? So they're like, did he just actually do that? He just yelled at that guy. Yeah. Oh my god. Like I didn't know. I thought he was on because like a lot of people like look at him like he's untouchable because like he knows that he's like he hangs out with the managers outside of work. But in reality, they're like, but I feel like that's good too because they're like, oh, they're holding him to the same standard that we're being held to.
It's good leadership.
So I don't know. It's mixture of both, right?
That was how it was back in my day.
Well, yours is different, man. Because like I mean, you live with these people. So.
Yeah, true. But it was kind of like in that situation, it was like if you were a manager or a sergeant, right? You could only be friends with other sergeants because they're
socially or like actually
even legally. There was rules about like you couldn't be friends with people that were your inferior because there's just all matter of like repercussions of that. Like I remember one time my sergeant knocked on my door when I was trying not to drink because I just got out of the hospital, and he goes, bang, 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 bang. I was like,
You just said that?
what up, man? And he goes, let's go get drunk. And I was like,
Are you sure?
okay. And then we went and got drunk. And then if I wanted to, I could have told somebody about that and he would have gotten in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't, obviously, because that's my boy.
And also, I got drunk.
And also, yeah, I got drunk for free. So like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, the point was, in that situation, you're only allowed to be friends with people that are the equivalent of you, right?
Yeah.
But now it's a little different for you, but I understand what you mean, is what I'm getting
Yeah.
at.
It's just crazy. Because, you know, like, there's a certain level of professionalism that you need to keep at any workplace, especially when you're up in upper management.
Right.
And obviously when I'm talking to someone that like I'm close in age with, like I get their lingo, I'm chill, I'm vibing. I can talk to them like how they would talk to me.
Right.
But there's this one kid at my work who he's like 19 and he does not understand that yet. And I've been like trying to like mentor him because he's like kind of a fucking idiot. So but he's doing like really good in what I'm mentoring him at. So I'm like trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But like there'll be times like, I mean, you know, like we'll be back there, we'll be cussing, like we'll be fucking like saying whatever. And then we'll go out onto the floor and I'm sitting there, a customer will be talking to me and I'm like explaining to him this and then he walked by me, he's like, yo, I didn't know we had that bullshit out here. I'm just like, hey man, so this is a customer. We don't talk like that unless it's like a chill customer. Because I mean, if it's like a younger guy or something, like I'll cuss around him. Like I'll be like, sorry, bro, we just ran out that shit like not too long ago. Like my bad. I'll get it in soon. And he'll be like, lit fam. But if it's an older guy, I'm like, sorry,
Squire.
sir.
We do not have any of the product you are trying to obtain currently.
And then that kid will come up and like, y'all, we out that shit. And I'm like, damn, bro. Stop.
Right.
Oh, with that being said, I'm gonna look at this and then we'll end. But I'm just curious because someone brought it up at work and it was like the reviews at my work. So I want to look it up.
We can go longer. I think I'm just gonna cancel stream and then I'll just be around for Angel stream more tomorrow, or I'll stream during Angel stream. I'm too drunk.
Yeah, and plus I'll have to. I literally have to eat and go to sleep after this.
No.
I told this. Oh my god, I'm pissed, bro.
Why?
I helped the fuck out of this lady. Helped the fuck out of her on Tuesday, and I said, and she's like, where's your manager at? I need to let him know how like good that you helped me. And I said, I'm the only one here right now, so if you want to help me out, write us a 5-star review. She's like, I will. And then this bitch ass manager shows up. And then she talks to him and lets him know how good I was. And now I don't got a 5-star review on paper. This shit's fucked up, bro.
What the hell?
It's fucked the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, most people. I've had experiences like that too. Like one recently was
How recent?
When I was coming back from Christmas. So not that recent, but like 4 months ago.
It's closer than what, because if we were talking customer service, I was like, oh, so when you last?
This guy went outside. No, I was on the plane, and I remember I was sitting at the back of the plane. I always sit in the back of the plane because I don't like people being behind me.
Bro.
And they usually close the last aisle for the flight attendants to put their shit up and all this stuff. And I'm like, hey, this is fine. I paid for the seat behind me, but if somebody is going to be behind me, I would appreciate it if like I can be in the back. And they were like, she literally helped me out the whole time. And she was like, She literally moved around like 5 people from their seats just so I could be like at the very back of like everybody.
But didn't you join on through the veteran, like we're letting on all veterans now?
No. Well, they don't do that. It's only
Why
active
not?
duty.
Only active duty? I thought it was just like any veterans or
It's active duty. Or disabled. Which I guess technically I could do.
Isn't it crazy that like if you just like
Meaty ass thigh. Damn.
if you just join the army like at any point, like during active wartime, you're just considered a veteran.
Permanent discount.
Like a war veteran though.
I mean, yeah, like technically I'm a veteran of the global war on terror.
Which is crazy. Because
the global war on terror didn't end until like 2 years ago.
And you never like, and the reason why I say it's crazy is like you would think that like that kind of like thing would be towards like people who's like were in combat and stuff like that.
You would think.
And then
I have a medal for it.
That's even crazier. That's like I can't even think of a fucking analogy.
It seems like it would be stolen valor.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I bet you that's where, because I want to say like probably like 80 to 90% of stolen valor is actually stolen valor. Yeah. But I want to say like 10 to 20% is probably
veterans that like hype themselves up.
That
and just cap.
And that try.
I would agree with that.
But not even cap. Just like try, like who get called out by somebody who doesn't know that as well. Because like how many videos have you seen where it's just like there's like someone gets called out for stolen valor, but it turns out like every medal that they earned was true and like they actually did serve the time. They might have not gotten seen combat, but they did earn that medal.
Yeah.
Because I mean, again, like you just said, like the medal doesn't mean you saw combat. It just means
I've seen my fair share of people too that were like,
well, yeah, I mean,
they'll be like, I got my leg blown off in Iraq, and he's like walking around fine.
And but you also see those people who just like, obviously you have those people who wear like the ribbons that show that you did like a tour in Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm sure they probably give those people who just like touched down and dropped off the people who actually went to Iraq and then left real quick. Like, here's that ribbon, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean it is weird because people, I don't know, there's a few types of people in the military as opposed to a lot of different type of people not in the military, mm-hmm. right? There's like one, you got the psychopaths, the people who
go to kill.
They want to kill people.
Yeah.
Then you have like the people who it was like their last choice. Like one of my sergeants was like, she had gone to jail for heroin abuse, and she got her record clean from joining the army. Right.
Which is kind of crazy that we can do that.
Right. But then there's like 3, which is people who join because they want like the social standing. Right.
Yeah.
And then when they don't end up doing anything, I think they go on and they leave the army or the military and they try to project things that are just like straight up not true. I think that's pretty common.
Yeah. I think that.
Yeah. I mean, you know me, like there's a lot of people like me too who you wouldn't even know. Well, I talk about it a lot, obviously, but
yeah, but I mean,
when I'm out in public, I'm not like, can I have the veterans discount? You know what I mean? Like, I don't
sometimes.
I really should, but like, unless it's like a large purchase, like when I got my car fixed before I sold it, I was like, can I get the veterans discount? Because that's like $100.
Yeah.
But like, if it's just like I'm buying food or something, like I'm not gonna be like, can I have the veterans discount? I'm a veteran, by the way, and I'm disabled. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna do that. But like, I think a lot of people do take advantage of it, and I can't really blame them for it. But I'm also like,
no, for real,
you're being a little cringe.
I'll be honest. If you have a discount or you get like your benefits, take the fuck advantage of that, because like there is not a single job in this world where you will benefit similarly. Because like if you're working full time at a job and your military benefits are double or triple your pay normally, then fuck it. By all means, like you rep the fuck out of that shit.
See, to me, we're going to get deep now. I view my benefit from having joined is, yeah, I got fucked up mentally and physically. My benefit that I got from that is I get to live my life how I want to live it now without having to really stress about anything. And I can pay for whatever I want to pay for. And I can even save money if I choose to save money. And if I really wanted to, I could go get a job. I could find something that works.
And you still get
and
all
I would
those
be making a
benefits.
shit ton of money. But I don't like, maybe this is weird. I don't like taking money from private businesses to be like, can I have a discount? Like, I just think that's weird.
I think you should do it to big corporations.
I guess.
But like,
I just think it's weird.
I get it. But at the same time, it's just like,
I don't like flex. I don't like, obviously I like talking about it because it was a big part of my life. And I want to warn people about the consequences of it. Right.
Yeah. That's what I mean, you are a big, like, whenever people tell me they want to join the military, I say, are you sure? Because
tell them to talk to me, bro.
Like,
because
I do. I legitimately say,
Yeah.
like, if you actually want to, like, there is a lot of mental strain just even in boot camp that you might not even be able to handle. So if you are truly like my roommate, he is like, he did it. So if you actually want to, I'm warning you, like, it will change your life forever. So
people don't really understand. You don't understand until you go. And I think a lot of people think that they can just handle it.
yeah, those people that always say that they can handle it are always the people like, I don't want anyone to tell me what to do.
That's
It's just
yeah.
like, you're such a dumbass if you want to go to the army because you don't want people to tell you what to do.
Yeah. Well, more what I mean was like when I joined, I didn't really ask questions.
Yeah, I mean,
The questions that I should have asked, but I didn't know that I was supposed to ask those questions.
Because, I mean, that's the way they hook you in, right? Like, it's just like, hey, come do all the shit come travel the world, come do, if you want to kill people, you can kill people. If you wanna travel the world,
we're gonna turn you into a warlord. You know what I mean?
We're gonna you're gonna get so much fucking money.
And pussy. Oh my god, the pussy. But what they don't tell you is like when you join, one big thing that I tell people is when you go to MEPS, medical evaluation, when you go there, you sign a paper that says, my recruiter did not lie to me. And I will not take legal actions against him or the army.
Even if they say,
but you don't know if they lied to you.
Yeah, because like they don't, obviously they're gonna tell you whatever they can to like make, like, if you sign on right now, you got $100,000 in your bank account the next day.
Yeah.
And you could be like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. But what they don't tell you is that $100,000 is gonna happen within the next fucking 10 years.
Then they put 100 stacks of paperwork in front of you, and you miss one page, and it's like actually the bonus is $20K, and then you sign it because nobody's reading that. When you join, right, you're obviously fucking stupid like me, and you're just like, I want to do this either way, so I'm just gonna sign it.
I wouldn't call it stupidity. I'd just say like it depends on the person that you are, because like some people are doing it out of desperation. Some people are doing it out of like, this is like you, for example, were like, this is something I've always wanted to do, so obviously I'm just gonna do it.
And then a lot of people are doing it. That's why the suicide rate is so high, unfortunately, is people view it as their last option in life. Yeah. And when it doesn't work out, they, do what they have to do, or what they think they have to do.
Because I mean, in reality, there's help, and people don't want to read. And even, I don't know, sometimes people are just too far gone, though, you know? Like, and it sucks that the military lets it get that far. But again, they only care about you when you're useful to them. So
it's a hard problem because on one hand, I do think that the military could do more, but on another hand, they pepper you with questions all the time of like, hey, have you ever been depressed? Have you ever been to a psychiatrist? Have you ever been to a therapist?
Yeah, but obviously people aren't going to lie because again,
but like that's not really their fault.
If it's your last option, and again, like all those questions, that doesn't mean they won't change. Like if I were good if I were to go through boot camp, I'd be depressed at the end, mostly just because it's like, what the fuck did I have to be here or I go to jail. So it's like, I get depressed too.
No, I mean, I don't know. It's a weird give and take relationship too, especially with basic. What it was, it sucks dick, but you're all sucking dick together, so it's cool.
Fuck yeah.
So it's like a gay porno. Like it's cool. That's so dumb.
Yeah, you think gay porn is cool? Cool.
Oh, now you think gay porn's dumb. But no, it's like I've never felt more accomplished in my life than when I finished it.
Yeah, and I can see the gratification in that. But at the same time, I won't ask you if you think it's worth it because obviously, like you said, you are living the life that you want to live. So obviously it's worth it at some point. But there's obviously
there's
those
people that got
points.
more fucked up than me and less fucked up than me. And I think if I had been even 10% more fucked up, I think my life would be drastically not worth it.
Yeah. And I think that's like the biggest takeaway is like, is that a risk people who want to join want to take?
What I would say to people who want to join is if you have any mental issue whatsoever, do not join.
I would agree with that.
Because regardless of how you view life and how you view yourself, and you say, I can handle this, I promise you that when you get in there, especially if you take a job that's actually like not as, like if you're like hacking, right? Like we have a person in our server, Ice. She does like hacking for the army.
Oh.
She basically has a civilian job. Like she goes like 9 to 5 and she works out like once a week. Me, I was waking up at 5 a.m. in the winter to go swim in a pool that wasn't heated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's misery to it depends on the job you take.
But you both went through the same basic, which is,
well, my basic was infantry.
She went through girl basic, not the same.
Civilian, it's really because one thing they don't tell you right is infantry, drill sergeants are all infantry, so they've all been to war. Like I remember one of my drill sergeants, we'll call him D.
D's nuts.
D's nuts. He used to walk around with his head down, like he would only look at the floor,
looking for IEDs.
Pretty probably. And I remember one time he told me like super casually, he's like, yeah, one day you'll see a room full of mutilated children dead on the ground and you'll be like, damn, this shit sucks. And I was like,
I hope not.
Did that happen to you? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, all right. And then I was like, where the fuck am I? And I was like, by that point, I had already seen people dead. And I was like, how do you even recover from like dead children? It really just, what I'm getting at is the choice of job you make in the army really depends a lot. You have very different experiences.
With that being said, despite us trying to end on a light note for the last hour, let's take a shot.
Pussy, fuck, bitch. This is probably gonna make me throw up. The last one almost did. Tried to down that one fast.
That's how you should down every shot.
Hitting weird. Not as gross as the last one, but the aftertaste is worse.
Just the smell mostly. Guys, listen. By the time this comes out, Angel's 24-hour stream has already happened. We thank you so much for watching it, and I believe it's a charity stream, right?
It's for Gamers Outreach. It's an organization that brings gaming devices like Switches and DSs.
Just copy Miss Giff.
Game Boy SPs to people
SPs?
Game Boy Advanced SPs.
Do you have one of those?
Yeah, I did. I used to play Pokemon Sapphire on it.
Do you ever play like the fucking original Game Boys on it? And like the game was just sticking out like halfway? I remember that shit. Anyways,
Yeah, that's what his charity's for. They bring games to children in hospitals. It's a great organization. Obviously, you've already missed it, so this is a pointless
or
conversation.
you didn't miss it. You just love it and you want to relive the moment. But it happened. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun, I think. Hopefully.
We have like the biggest fight ever on that stream.
If you're watching this now, be sure to tune in this Saturday. It is going to be at Saturday, March 22nd. What time we thinking?
He said last I talked to him, 10 a.m. it starts.
You and I. This is your 12 hours split fiction.
I don't know. What time do you want to start it?
Well, I'll
probably go around you.
I get off at 1. So maybe like 3-ish at the earliest.
Let's do normal time then, 3:30.
3:30 CST, guys. Mamba and I are going to be doing. It should be a 12-hour stream, but it's going to be a.
I'm going to go for 12 hours.
Well, we're going to go until we finish the game, no matter what, and it should be, according to Google, it's a 10 to 12-hour game. With us, probably 12 hours. We'll see. After that stream, guys, what you'll see is the next episode, which will be Mama's birthday episode, which is, as you heard, is going to be us reacting to old videos. We got to get some of your videos up there too, because it would just be funny to like see the difference between them.
So bad.
It'd just be funny. So we're gonna do some nostalgic things for Mamba's episode while we get fucked up on the 24th. His birthday is actually on the 25th, but the episode will be coming out on the 24th. Actually, you know what? Fuck you.
My birthday is the 24th. So
on my phone it's the 25th. So luckily I planned it out perfectly.
That dog's really barking over there.
Yeah. Imagine 3 of those. So
4 of them.
So 24th.
I'm the dog.
5 of them. Got the dog in me too.
Oh, you got the dog in you.
Oh, born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. 24th, Mamba's episode of Birthday is going to be happening. So that'll be fun. After that, we will return to fuck me. It'll be a little bit of a late episode for the next week. It will come out on the 4th of April. We might have some jokes, get some April Fools in there, Who knows? Actually, you know what? We should probably do an April Fool's episode. Make it come out. After that week, we'll go back to normal schedule. This week is just full of this next month is just full of things that are happening, such as holidays. So you're welcome.
Get ready for a lot of themed episodes.
Yeah. So guys, we appreciate you watching again. Be sure to follow Angel_Slash on Twitch. He is going to be live. You guys already watched it. Never mind. But follow him anyway. Be sure to follow Rosie Smiles.
Your leg shaking is pissing me off. It's getting more
just
intense.
Keeps happening, man.
It goes. You always do it, but now it's like really intense.
It's because you notice it. Like it's probably been the same exact thing since we started. You gotta remember this is like a shot, and again, I have not eaten in 24 hours, so I am feeling it.
This has been episode 57.
Follow us on all. Be sure to join the Discord, join the Episode Discord, join the Schizoland Discord. Follow the Patreon, but also don't, because again, you get us to 500 subs, and we'll be posting the Patreon episodes there for free, not for free, for the same price. So
free if you pay for the Patreon.
Yeah, get us there, and we'll get you there. At 500 subs, we do a Hot Ones episode, so with your questions, so it'll be fun. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy the stream. Sorry, Saturdays we'll start again sometime in the fucking future, bro. Give me money. And we love you. Appreciate you for watching. Thank you for bearing with us on this fucking tangent of an episode, because this is the most we've yapped in a while.
I like this episode.
I like this episode a lot too.
I think it was good.
So, guys, we hope you liked it as well, and we'll judge it based off the view count. If it's lower than 10, we will kill ourselves on camera. So, it's on you.
I'm gonna watch it. So,
please hit refresh, guys. We love you. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, following, doing it, whatever. Discord, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Follow all that shit from us. Everything will be linked down below. It always fucking is, guys. What
Inshallah. Inshallah.
if you
Happy Ramadan to my Muslim brothers out there.
if you liked our
Is it still Ramadan?
yes. If you liked our guest, be sure to hype up our guest. Thank you so much. Love you. Goodbye. Say bye, dude.
Goodbye. Love you.
You always talk about how you don't get to say bye, and then now you don't even want to say bye.
Oh, now you're stopping it.